What?
Why?
A manga. Mongolian penis sex.
Why?
Oh. Hi, everyone.
And that's copyrighted music.
Hi, I have mac and cheese. It's been done that.
Tell me something I don't know. That's what's been happening to Aegeon for like a month. That's the thing. Only I'm gonna know the one using the bot for Aegeon, unless you're using it outside. Oh, I don't know what's up with that. I just know that the music bot just decides to leave the VC while it's saying it's music, even though it's not, and it's lying, and it's a liar, it's a liar, it's a liar.
We're so inconsistent on, like, if it's not playing anything, you know how it'll auto-leave? It's so inconsistent on that, because it doesn't even do that all the time anymore.
I think I need to turn Tier down, because it looks like my mic is picking him up a little for some reason.
I could not tell you.
I can't tell you either. I can't tell me, that's for certain.
You know what I can tell you? Tell me why
ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me
why.
Anyway.
I never wanna hear you say.
We are a little early because I thought it'd be nice to just sit in for a few minutes as people do or don't gather, you know, whatever they need to do. And yeah.
Oh, dice now.
For the time being, I'll put us on just talking.
Hi, I'm talking.
Hi, dear.
I'm also Tomming.
Oh, yes, thank you, Tom.
No problem. I'm also eating macaroni and cheese.
I made enchilada hamburger helper without like half the shit that I needed because I just didn't know what to make and I was really, really hungry.
Fair. Speaking of food, I got some like free sample packs for like some energy drink mix stuff because I wanted to try it. And I think my favorite flavor name is Titty Milk. Great flavor. I can't wait to try it and tell you what I think of Titty Milk.
What drink?
Titty Milk. It's gamer stuff.
No, I mean, yeah, no, that's Schlatt's drink.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I already know about this.
Okay, so Jolly for some reason is actually really loud.
When is he not?
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
I need to turn Tier back up just a smidge. Jolly, you need to come down just a smidge. Isabel, my dear, could you say something?
The longest time I've gone without medication was when I was born to the age of 2. Since then, I've been on medication for multiple things.
I love you so much.
Is that a copy pasta? What is that?
No, that's just a fact.
Okay, good.
Jolly Manda responded as she says, I want to die. Also, he's a sweetie. To explain, ex-Wolfie Snout, one of my mods and one of my friends, Manda, do
we say it publicly, or?
I'm just gonna say she has a small situation going on that's making her very depressed. I'm not gonna say much more than that.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm very careful.
Just wanted to make sure the verbal condom was slipped on.
Imagine using condoms. Couldn't be me.
Mira would be very displeased with that.
Furret, how are you? Ugh, I've missed streaming so much. But
That's
IRL has
crazy,
been.
right?
Oh, hi, Red. Thank you. And I'm sorry, IRL, for like the first 2 weeks of last month, I was caretaking my sister's children, which was kind of messing up my brain a little. I was not getting enough sleep to handle specifically the homework because my niece this year alone is my prime entity. Take your time, darling. But yeah. So she has learned how to do math, specifically addition, in 11 different ways this year. 11. And I think that's extremely ridiculous. Um, then after that, my sister had COVID. And then after that, you can sub to my YouTube.
Yes.
Hey, I'm the one that says that to you. You shut your dirty mouth.
After
Why do you
that,
kiss me and make me shut
and
up?
during the watching
Maybe
of the
later.
children, during and after watching the children, my mom had a really bad injury flare up. She has always had an injury. I don't really remember what it's called, but she has a permanently damaged nerve. So that took up another 2 weeks. And then
And we managed to get out every last one of them.
welcome back for it.
Nerve damage.
Yes, what's wrong, Red? I don't get mad very easily. I get irritated, but I usually just kind of blow it off and chill out. What's up, hon? Son, I don't have a throne, I'm sorry. I'm not really in a place IRL that I can be...
The fuck's a throne?
A
On
throne...
Twitch.
So what throne is a safe place that streamers can put things that they want or need. Usually what they want. And they'll link it into their Twitch for people to go on, see their wish list, and buy them things.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, I didn't know Twitch had a fucking locker room now.
They didn't. It's a separate thing. It's just the command for it is usually just exclamation part there.
Yeah, usually it's linked.
No, I'm just joking.
Usually streamers just use it. And Osmo said they'll also use it for things that they need. Like I've seen streamers have like new microphones and like other pieces of setup beyond there, or like new things to be able to play like different kinds of games, like VR gear and shit like that. It's very common.
I had to promise someone the first thing I'm putting on there is like a Meloetta plush. I don't have one, but like something's wrong here.
I don't even think like I would have anything on there. I think Godtier would just put on the list for me, HRT.
Hey, I would also have the IKEA shark.
You know what I put on your throne?
Vegas and Celeste.
You know what I
basically have the entire thing just be trans stuff.
Look,
is this going?
Go ahead, John.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was gonna put a link to Libro's Fiverr in mine.
True. I think the last time we actually played a session of this, I was still a dude.
Yeah. No. You had just transitioned though. Literally just. So a little bit of an update on that. Isabel, formerly known as Webster/Zach, has come out. If you're okay with me saying this, right?
Yeah.
Has come out as transgender male to female. They go by they/her, she.
They, she.
If you wish to refer to them into the chat, I'll actually type it out because I know there's a few ways to spell Isabel. But
yeah. Well, the one I use is
this one, right?
Yeah. Where you could go or dumbass. You know, there's multiple ways.
Dumbass.
Those are the common four that I hear.
What's that one TikTok of the guy that's watching somebody rant about something and he's like, in a feminine costume and voice, your point took so damn long, I transitioned and I still don't agree.
You're still doing this shit? I'm trans now. It's so good. Oh my God.
For those of you who are not used to referring to Isa as she, her, she's pretty understanding. It takes a little time to kind of unprogram your brain from it.
Like, there's one of my good friends who I've been friends for about, like, went on like 11 to 12 years now. And like they're
Is it a
struggling
certain
with it,
DM of
but
ours?
yes, he's struggling with it, but he's like learning so well.
He's doing
But honestly, if you get it wrong, I'm not gonna bite your head off. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I remember several years ago, right? One of my best friends at the time, a terrible, terrible friendship there. Oh, it was so bad.
That reminds me of this terrible
Her
thing in my
grandmother,
past.
hold on, you'll understand. Her grandmother, on the regular, would come into the room, because I'd be on speakerphone on her end. Well, speaker for Twitch. Or not Twitch, Discord. And her grandma goes, "Who is this boy you're talking to?" "Grandma, that's Mela. Mela sounds like a boy." I'm like, oh? That's new to me?
Someone needs to get their ears checked.
I mean, she is a grandmother.
She is a grandmother. Have a good lurk, Fred. Thank you so much. And thank you too, Red. I appreciate it.
Lurk.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, for some reason she regularly thought I was a guy. I'm like, okay, well, first off, my speech pattern does not change, and you have been hearing me talk for a year and a half. Ma'am.
Yeah.
At first, I got a little self-conscious because I was still dealing with mom referring to things as unfeminine. Like, if I laugh too hard, I do snort. And I hate it. Mostly because of her.
I think snorting's universal, though. That's
yeah.
Everybody snorts crack.
Everyone snorts dipshit. It came from your fucking biology.
No,
anyway, I snort when I laugh too hard, and my nose isn't like, especially when my nose is stuffy because the air isn't flowing well. And like, as a child, when I would do that, my mom would get so upset and just like, that's not ladylike. I'm like, I cannot control at which my body does things like this.
Yeah, no. That even less. Yeah, that's even less of a point if you have like allergies or shit like that.
Did you know that I went through most of my childhood unaware that I have stronger allergies to pollen? Because no one decided to get me checked by every time that there was any pollen in the air, I felt like I had a really bad cold with no fever.
I mean, to be fair, I went through almost half my life without knowing I had allergies because it didn't manifest until I was older and living in Alabama, where the pollen is fucking atrocious.
Well, here's the thing. I've always had reactions to it, just no one thought to get me checked.
I didn't. That was the weird thing.
That's
you
not
know how
unusual.
you can like get allergies later on?
Oh,
that was me.
It's like you can become lactose intolerant later on. My mom is, and then we found out that my niece is.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of lactose, I'm gonna put away my bowl that was holding my mac and cheese, so I'll be back in 5 seconds.
Lactose intolerancy doesn't exist. It's just when your asshole says, "I don't like milky."
I think it's a little bit more than the muscle there, darling. I've also noticed that every time that I turn on my stream, my voice changes to something a little more comfy. Like to listen to, and I've only just noticed this.
Yeah, no, whenever the stream starts, my voice just sometimes. It's pretty weird. I don't know why.
I'm back, bitches!
I
Fuck
don't
you
know
all!
why my innate reaction is just to go into comfy mode, but it is.
Because you're a comfy person, huh?
I try to. It's kind of why I don't want to stream League too much anymore. It makes it very uncomfy.
Fair.
Just Ivor, and he's the most comfy character.
No, not me.
He's just a happy tree. What's there to be upset about when you are walking down the river?
Nah, me. I like
What's there to be upset about when you realize that your favorite color is spring?
Exactly. Hey, it's Ivor's favorite color right now.
Oh, fun fact for anyone in chat. We do have a Discord. It's not very much used right now because the people that are in it, I have more active Discords that I talk to them in. But we do have a Discord for my stream. And I still need to put the PNG picture thing down because I keep forgetting. And
So we got one fucking time I'm gonna rip your asshole out.
Do it. I'll enjoy it.
Anywho, but yeah, we have one, and ex-Wolfie Snout / Manda, bless her soul, Scarlet commissioned to make some emotes for when I eventually get to turn on affiliate, and they're going to go into the Discord. They're also going to go into the World of Acilia Discord, because that's between Scarlet, Grin, and I as a little not stream team. It's not a real
It's your
stream team.
unit. It's your unit. You're like Hololive Generation 1, but without the company. Well, technically, I should say Generation 0, because obviously Generation 0 came first, but they were all independently hired. Anyway, YouTuber trivia.
They're like Team Rocket without the Meowth.
I mean, there's 3 of us, though.
Meow. Yeah,
Yeah, but none of you are Meowth, and I don't want to hear it. None of you are. Don't even try and make an argument. No, you can't. Shut the fuck up. I am the shortest one here.
Okay, but you don't know
don't have a Meowth.
How about you stop stuttering, loser?
We may not have a Meowth, but we do have a pet Vaporeon and some kind of eldritch horror beast that's in the shape of a bat.
Hello.
And then there's the Eldritch Horror.
Isn't it just hello?
Sometimes I'm a Smith.
While I'm thinking about it, Izzo, do not forget to give me just a little blurb about Joygen's family looks specifically, and then I can get the stuff done for you. I've done it with Tear. Tears are all done. The only one that I'm working on left for Jolly is his character's mother.
There's.
And I'm currently working on an NPC, aka Oria's family.
Is it just respond with the word hot in response to Joyjun's family and what they look like? It'll be funny.
Well, one of them, thank you, God's one of them is canonically a incubus, so.
And I can work with that very easily.
Daddy was an incubus.
Mm-hmm.
Mother was an elfin woman. Together they made the most beautiful little child in the world.
That's true.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
God fucking damn it. I don't understand these references.
Oh,
yeah, Jolly, you haven't even watched that show, you fucking tree.
So
yeah, but I watched the intro. That's all you need to know.
Here's the thing. I didn't think you were going to call him a tree. I was expecting to hear... what else was it? Troglobite?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
No, I'm just going to insult him by calling him a fucking tree.
Wait, but I'm
fucking
the
tree man.
I'm a
You think that's an insult? Sorry.
Listen, I'm the only one in this. I played Druid one time. It was fun.
I feel bad. I enjoyed them. I hated the fact that the explosions were so much, though.
They were. That was such a nuts spell.
It really was.
Wow.
It should not have been a thing.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Waluigi.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Hang on.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, I wasn't. Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wee.
Wow.
I'm just.
Wow.
I'm going to do the opening while I'm thinking about it, because Lord knows I'm gonna forget.
Sounds great.
Right. Anyway.
Oh wow.
So welcome back, everybody, to Planar Whisperers. I will state that the name will change when the party decides on a name in the future, but just for now, and organization reasons, Planar Whisperers fits straight. And it's been a while, but I think it's only right that I say welcome back, and this is where ADHD has D&D... Wait, what?
What?
HD&D.
HD&D! Yes.
Oh, wow.
I am sorry that it took so long to come back. It's, like I said, it's been really crazy on my end. I really wasn't expecting everything to kind of, for a month, kind of self-combust. I heard a noise.
Oh, wow.
You're not allowed to have a stroke, my dear.
Confused.
I'm reading the chat.
You mean your mom?
Oh jeez. I need to go through and organize everything again. Anyway, yes. Thank you all for coming in. I know, like I said, it's been a while, but I do appreciate y'all hopping back in. And we will get started once I get to the... There we go. And this is where we are.
This is where we are.
Planar Whisperers. Hi, Memes. Alright, that's going to be the last I can do for talking about chat until the break. And we're going to get started. After I realign.
Chuck.
Oh gosh.
Realign the chakra.
I have to realign. There we go.
Wait. Did somebody say chakra?
You're a nerd.
I know I am.
I knew you were, but wait, didn't I?
We're all there.
Continue, Mela.
Yes. So we are picking up where we left off a month and a week ago, maybe?
Something like that.
Back in decades ago, when the earth was still flat and vegans didn't exist.
So, right. So, we come back to after the fight with a crazed, deranged man who grew too many sizes too big and was being controlled. The song got really loud. So I'm gonna quickly turn that down a little.
Very Irish.
Celtic music is best music for me.
I couldn't agree more.
Luigi, anyway.
I could not agree more.
Luigi.
After a long battle of being healed and taken care of by the Lawmaster, the Lawmaster's apprentice, and a local doctor, you find yourself feeling a little exhausted. Was it the fight that did you in? Or maybe the meeting of the draconic gods, of whom blessed you with unique abilities to hone over time? So, if everyone can do me just a little favor, can I get a D100 roll from each of you, please?
I'm gonna roll
100s. I'm gonna get a 27. I'll take a 95.
I'll roll a 69.
Oh, I'm so close. I got a Minecraft block. Stack.
Yeah. So we'll start from the lowest to the highest, okay?
Hi.
Bottom.
Hi.
You were upon receiving the blessing of effectively the Dragon of Knowledge. You felt for a moment that you expected to see everything from the past in front of your eyes. And part of you was like, oh, I'm gonna get a micro. This is not gonna. But as you sit there and think, I mean, sure, you start seeing unique little strategies. You hear what the three here are speaking about. And you actually pinpoint a few problems that could have been wrong. Oh, if we afforded, bring up this part of the town, we can protect it better, but that doesn't sound right. What about the exit gates? They're blocked off now. Effectively, you've managed to kind of tactically give them better information.
I feel like he's just going off with like a bunch of like pithy fucking saying. Just saying stuff like, to secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity to defeat the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Thus, the good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating. In pain, one may know how to conquer without being able to do it.
Absolutely.
He's basically just saying some Sun Tzu type shit.
You are effectively confusing the doctor, who is there for medical reasons. The other two, very surprisingly, are keeping up with you. Joy-Chan.
I'm not keeping up.
Oh, not at all, darling. You have something far more pressing in your arms right now. A small, sleeping, and evidently by the twitches of the paws, dragon. And you've come up with a name for her, correct?
Yes. Her name is Victoria.
Victoria. As you have held on and have seen the dragon, of which the egg was laid by and given to you by, you have become aware that this beautiful little creature, scales pristine, sleeping happily in your arms, is nothing more than a beautiful psychic baby, a dragon of psychic abilities, something that in many moons from where you live was only ever heard of by the dragon gods. Even the fire dragons of those gods were not simply just fire. It's more like they spat out lava comparatively.
I think I'm just going to be like cross-legged and just kind of like, probably not good for the posture, but hunch over the little baby like I'm trying to replicate being a dragon, protecting its hoard.
She wakes up after a little bit and looks up to you. And in your head once more you hear, Mama! Mama!
Ah,
Her,
hello.
her long, slender tail wraps around your arm and she just stretches out nice and big, hitting you very
Oh, big
lightly,
stretch.
in the way of her little floating disc, as she does not have wings, and nuzzles her head underneath your chin.
Oh, big stretch.
You are.
How are you doing?
She looks up and just kind of tilts her head. It seems she only really seems to know one or two words at the moment.
Oh. Well, there's many things we need to teach you right now. But those are for later time. Maybe not in the middle of a field.
She just snuggles deep into you. It seems hatching took a lot out of her as she falls back asleep.
I just kind of recreate Dorothy in the rose field, just kind of like laying amongst the flowers, with dragon on my chest, just kind of chilling out for the first time in a while.
Sylvester.
Hello.
From your past, you remember magic has never been a good thing. You've seen it do some good. The good being here that you see these beautiful flowers grown and kept safely. By the way, your cat's right here.
Where's my cat? What the fuck? I can't.
I haven't been able to. I've.
Fuck,
I haven't transferred over its sheet yet. I will do that after.
what did I do? Shit. Oh no. I'm summoning a demon. Ah! No! Okay. I
Are
fixed
you
it.
okay?
I am
No.
a little quiet, memes. I'm sorry. It's just my voice right now. I can turn them down if that helps.
My cat is blending in.
It's a little fucking glumpus.
It is. She'll come by your
Yes,
side.
that is a word I say. Okay, good.
However, you are not paying attention to the resting cat at your feet. You feel your blood not move, but it's almost like your blood is shifting. And as you look down into your paws, rough and toughened from the years of working that you've done at this point, you watch as a single string of magic comes from the paw itself around one finger. Are they considered fingers? Like, what are the parts of the feet called?
Digits.
Digits.
Just call them digits.
Around your first digit, and then around, between, in a wave motion. And the entire string is a rainbow of colors. Normally, panic would set into your heart, as anything this whimsical and crazy is usually of poor desire, rather than cold and terrifying. It's warm, like protection, like a hug of someone that you have not had in many months. Can I get everyone to make me a perception check now? To those...
Oh, I'm really great at these.
Joyden, you have advantage, my dear.
Wait. Jen.
It
Wait,
happened.
this
Great.
was me, not Joychen. Can I do it again?
Yes, it was you and not Joyden. You can make the roll.
Again. Yeah, bit of finesse, you know.
Me, when I roll a 12.
Well, actually, my finger slipped. There we go.
You know, just because it's our first session back for a while, I'll let this particular one
No,
go.
it's fine. It's
no,
fine.
I'll let it go. It's not that big of a thing, and I don't mind for this moment.
My finger slipped.
Joyden and Sylvester. Joyden, your magic is innate, and has always been part of you. Though unrefined comparatively to those who went to colleges or were born with it in a higher regard, you can still feel when magic is being used. Or in this case, you can feel the magic dying. Around within the dark blues, dark purple, and lighter purples of the flowers, you can actually visibly see some of the flowers starting to wilt. They're not black yet, but they're wilting. Sylvester, you're aware of what the magic here means. So you fully remember that when druids die, their flowers that they made and grew with druid craft will die with them. It is the only way a druid's flower dies. Unfortunately for you, Sarmenti, you are paying very much attention to the 3 planning for defenses on the off chance someone tries to get in again like this.
All warfare is based on deception. Therefore, when capable in incapacity, when active in activity.
Sir, I appreciate all that you are doing for us, but it is very late, and honestly, I think we all need to go get some sleep. Everyone to the teleportation will be teleported back where we were.
Very good.
Like a plan.
All warfare is based.
Whoa, what is it good? Anyway,
Black one.
I have to find your tab.
I thought it was
And
great.
Mela.
Yes, I was getting there. I literally said I have to find it again.
I ain't hear you because God's here. Blame it on God's here. Blame it on God's here. Blame it on God's here.
The enchanting words that were spoken to get you here should have been returned to you to get back to the fighting ring area or the walkway there, but rather she speaks a new incantation, and you are each separated. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your large amount has been placed there. Your cat is going there. But you know.
This league.
The
There we go.
You know the Lawmaster well and know that she would never allow your pet to be harmed. You imagine she's probably teleported it back home. While you two find yourselves at the entrance of town once more. But it is very different now. Even at night, one could hear the music coming from the tavern, the laughter, the joy, the excitement. But for the first time in many years that you've been here, Sylvester, it is deathly silent. Not a soul seems to be moving around or talking. There is some motion within the tavern, but all of it seems to really be coming from the Lawsmaster office. Every building is shut down, and likely will be for a few days. Aside once again the tavern, as well, there are people living there right now. They can't really shut down. Where would you like to go?
So we can go anywhere.
You can go home, or you can go back to the tavern right now, or you could head back up to the, for whatever.
The silly.
Nope. I mean, wait, were you pinging the, Lawmaster's office? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
you could
picking
go
here
there.
because it looked like there was activity. Sylvester's just gonna kind of look at the other two, kind of signaling, like, what their general consensus is. As he pets Parrot, because I assume Parrot is either still freaking out or is just kind of shaken still.
You have Parrot's sheet, right?
Yeah, I
You
should.
can make a wisdom check for him. Or wisdom,
Oh,
wisdom
no.
save. Would make more sense.
Poor baby. Well, he's got... Oh, well, his wisdom saves worse than his wisdom. That sucks.
Okay, that's actually not too bad. He is very startled.
12.
Yes. He is genuinely very startled. But, considering he doesn't quite understand what's going on, it's more of you get the sense of he's startled from noise and screaming and the waves of people that he is unused to rather than what effectively would have been the worst type of monster or predator. He's just kind of situationally startled. And rather than being his goofy self, he just kind of chills alongside you.
Where are we headed?
Hmm.
We got, like, 3 good places, I'd say.
Well,
Looks like the rest is shut down.
Well, if we're worried about further action happening here, we could probably stop by the Lawmaster's office and just make sure everything's in order before we head to the other 2 places, as I assume you mean your home or the tavern. Ultimately, with what preparation is being made, I assume this town will be able to muster enough strength in order to resist any future invasions. So I don't know if it's necessarily, necessary to check in on it, but if we're overly concerned or want to lend advice or anything like that, tactical reprieve before we head out, I guess that could be done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask what reprieve means and just assumes it means something along the lines of finding out what's happening. So, Lawmasters, then?
Sure, I guess. I think I misused reprieve, but ratio.
I can't tell if that's Sarmenti or you.
I think it's both.
Him. Yes. He misused reprieve, but he's going to prevent anyone from calling him out on it by ratioing them preemptively. Whatever that means. He doesn't even know what a ratio is. He didn't do too well in math.
Jojen, dear.
Yeah, heck, this isn't here.
Your dragon has now jumped down onto the ground and prancing alongside.
Oh. Okay. I was going to say if they didn't jump down, I would be holding them like Togepi. But this is good as well.
Babu babu.
You make your way up and enter. Who attempts to enter, knock, or attempt to get attention?
I'll be at the back. Well, I'll be as far back before I hit Parrot.
I'll just gesture at Sylvester like, well, I may be the tactician, you're the native, you might have the better intro.
Yep, he's just gonna do a...
Jesus.
Sorry, I have no knocking sound.
Strong boy.
How about you just do?
I can't do that because I have headphones, so ratio. Anyways.
She opens. You hear the various locks that you don't remember always being there, but you know, you work a very simple job for the most part. You've not had to be at the lawmaster's office very often. But she only opens enough to get the chain lock to open up and keep it there. Aye, right. We'll be discussing everything tomorrow.
Tomorrow, got it.
There is...
is everything alright?
As you say that, you hear one of the many head of guards, as they do have to take different stations, absolutely screaming. He is beyond irate at the entire group for not noticing there was a stranger who had come in unchecked. You can imagine that the guards that are out protecting the barriers of the town are probably going to get an even worse berating at a later date, likely tomorrow.
I imagine the moment Sylvester hears this, he his shoulders stiffen, his ears kind of flutter and lower, and his tail just kind of curls up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just kind of like, oh, that is why. Alright, I understand.
Yes.
Tomorrow then.
Yes, tomorrow. We will work out a proper thank you package for the three of you.
Don't worry about that. I just want to make sure everything's still okay. I mean, hey, it sounds like you at least made it out of the escape room. Record time. Pointing out the locks.
Yes. You're still all going to get a gift from the town. Adrian will be a part of creating it with us. But for now we have a lot to go over. The tavern owner wishes to see the three of you. And she just gives this very sad look. She goes, while he is alright and his family is safe, they'll be bringing someone very soon, as she no longer has anyone to go to. Good night.
Yes, I understand. Have a good night.
She nods to the two of you behind him, closes and locks the door, and continues on with their conversation.
They're in trouble.
Well, you know the old saying, I guess. Well, maybe you don't. But...
Oh no, what is the old saying? How about you say it?
Well, if you cannot make your authority felt and kind-hearted, then you should have your soldiers be likened to spoiled children that are useless for practical purpose if they cannot be treated as your own children. If they make an error, they should be aware of it.
That's a long saying.
Ooh. I'm not even going to question it. But
what?
we need to go to the tavern. Apparently the tavern owner wants to see us.
Ah, nice.
Great guy. Come on, Parrot.
You know, if it was more of a celebrating tone, I'd probably suggest I play a little bit of a song, do a jig, do some dances. But I don't really feel like it's appropriate yet.
We can do a jig when we get home.
Sure.
Sweet.
There you go.
You know how to do a waltz, Georgian?
Not a clue, but I can learn.
Excellent. I'll lead you. And we can even do a song with it.
Mm-hmm.
Chat doesn't need
He
to
looks
see
very
Victoria's stats right now. Victoria. Darling, can you control Victoria, Isa?
I can see her sheet, yeah.
On the world, on the map, I have this teeny tiny little dragon here for you. Now that I realize how to do that, I can get some other stuff in turn, aka cat.
Dragon.
So, Sarmenti's in front. You're two
Hi.
traveling friends for the first time in the entire time you've known them, for the past year, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
They are not donned in their fancy clothes, nor laughing, nor cracking jokes. They are somber and silent, in sorrow for the lost souls. There is a whisper amongst the table. Our tavern owner gets up when he hears you. Ah, there you are. Yes.
Hi.
We have a meal made for you. Oh, it doesn't seem like he knows how to deal with this. So he's just doing what he does best, which is attempt hospitality.
Fair.
He places the food on the table, which comically, getting a good look at him compared to the table size, it's quite funny because he barely fits in his own chairs. Please eat up.
Big man.
Eat up. You've fought greatly today. I've got to pick somebody up. I'll be back, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
His usual
Thank you very much.
shallow voice. Actually pretty silent, comparatively. The meal that you are given is it is a meat pie, but upon the scent and smell, it is a lamb meat with a light gravy and a baked potato with all the fixings on top, and what seems to be oven flame really roasted asparagus.
Like a shepherd's pie.
Like a shepherd's pie, yes. But it smells beyond divine. Especially after the battle that y'all have had.
It's
Nice.
you got ADHD.
It sounds really fucking tasty. That's all I
It
know.
really does. Georgian, on the ground next to the table, is a doggy bowl. A metal, large buried dog bowl. Full of a mix of what looks like to be chicken with bone in, some beef, and some veal. along with a few vegetables and a little bit of grain to kind of hold some of the ground meat together.
I'll basically at this point peel Victoria off my shoulders, place her down like a cat, and then just see if she goes for it all.
She kind of sniffs at it, not quite recognizing it as food. Watches Sylvester take a bite of his, because I assume that's the first thing he's doing. He is just eating.
He's taking a bite, but he's chewing very slowly because he's very fucking confused. He feels like he hasn't achieved anything, but he's so sorrowful still.
That's fair. After she sees you eating, she sniffs back at her bowl and hops down off. And for once, in the least graceful manner that you have seen this small creature, she pulls a hyperactive dog and headfirsts into it all.
Gosh. I think I'll just lie down on the tub and kind of watch her, just enthralled completely.
She is currently, and semi-grossly given the fact that her teeth are small and razor sharp, ripping pieces and chunks of meat off the bone. So you're kind of stuck hearing that squish noise of it ripping off. So I'm empty, dear. What are you doing?
He is doing the good old illusion mask food consume maneuver, which we like to call very base in this town. It is the combination of just absolute uncertainty that is happening here as K2 feels a sort of oddity at the fact that they the completion of their goal, or is at least expressing this. He knows why people are being uncertain still or not celebrating, as they don't feel like they perhaps have a right to do so, the losses of life and whatnot. But he feels still like there should be at least a celebration of the prevention of further devastation. So he's just showing a similar confusion to Sylvester Gester.
I'm not going to
Nowhere.
make anyone roll for perception on this, because the moment that he brings in this individual, which you recognize as the owner and butcher of the town, I said you're not rolling any.
I just wanted to see what I would
That's
get.
fair. The minute you get in, his face is teary-eyed as she is letting loose a howl of sorrowful cries. Her wife is nowhere to be found. Joygen, dear, you do remember that her wife was the one who gave you those flowers for Orion. And can you do me just the quickest little history check for me, dear? At advantage, because of how recent this whole was. You remember that one of the words that were told to you, in quite good detail, was the only way that the flowers were ever going to die from her was if she herself were to die.
I quickly check the flowers.
Normally, unlike the flowers of the previous flower field, were just normal wilted. These were so dead and so unable of life that the moment you bring them out and start to fiddle with the petal, it just crumbles into dust and basically just follows whatever draft is coming through the room. For those above game who are curious, she double nat 1 her saving throws.
Damn.
He suffered an Indiana Jones Ark of the Covenant death. She chose poorly.
Well, to be fair, she was doing the same things that you were, Sylvester. She was getting people out, and she just didn't make it.
How sad. L plus no wings.
Yes.
I'm
Yes, a
awful.
little bit.
Listen, I'm awful. Sylvester is, and he would never say that. He's a good
He
boy.
is a good boy. And you actually recognize Sylvester. Adrian is there trying to comfort her as well. Adrian's bright red hair is actually quite a mess, as she was, too, one of the ones helping people get out. She actually doesn't seem to have too many bangs or bruises. Seems she got pretty lucky.
Sylvester's social awkwardness is so vocalized. His heartbeat is almost able to be heard where Sir stands. He is so unbelievably uncomfy. He feels like if he says anything, it will just completely demolish everyone around him. So he is just keeping as quiet and sheltered as he can. Hence why he is also not eating anymore. He lost his appetite.
Entirely fair.
So Sarmenti just probably sees him like hunkered down, looking back and forth, just kind of trying to keep calm. He feels like if he moves, he will break something. He's just keeping absolutely still.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
He's like that one Squidward meme of when he was trying out that weed blower or that trash blower, but he was sitting on the bench
Leaf
with
blower.
his tentacles. Yeah, whatever the fuck it was, the reef blower. Yeah, that picture of him like looking to the side, all awkwardly.
So, Jim, do you have a job?
I'm gonna just kind of gremlin crawl behind till Cementi and just ask him to play like a nice song.
Sure, do you have any genre requests?
Softly happy?
Energetic?
No, softly happy.
Softly happy.
Make me a history check if you have any idea of what kind of song that would be. Because remember, you come from an area that's a lot more work than play.
Yes.
Easily.
22.
You remember something akin to a lullaby. It wasn't the most effective as it wasn't slow and low. But it was slower, but soft. The way people would describe like an angel's song. And it can be played on a harp, a flute, a violin, anything that reaches the same level of eloquence. They can also be played not on the organ, because that's a little loud, but the piano.
Yes. Sarmendi will pull his viol out from his things, do a little light adjustments, and go, but of course, a 1, a 2, 1, 2, 3. And he's going to just strike the kind of, I imagine it's like a sort of like bittersweet, sort of like happy kind of thing from what you described.
Playing the music you hear now.
And which lady was it that lost the druid?
This one down here.
Belle, what are you trying to say?
Oh, okay. So she's gonna go over to this lady. She's probably taller than me because I am baby.
She is taller, however, as normal, your magic attempts to see what her greatest interests are when it comes to a significant other, and rather than seeing even her wife, all you see is a storm of her world being completely destroyed in front of her.
I would like to try and fight that. Because we leveled up, I would like to try and cast this.
Charm person for a day. Okay. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Advantage if you're fighting it, so it's just a straight d20 for her.
Damn it. Okay.
Low levels, man.
I was trying to give her a disadvantage with some Auntie's music, but that's
Even the
okay.
-7, actually.
Well, it
Yeah,
would have
guys.
if it weren't for the fact of the level. Jeez, my phone just went off like 3 times. Normally she would, but given the severity of what's going on and who it was she lost,
Yeah.
it's just unfortunately stuck, as is. Charming her would not be very easy, unfortunately.
Damn, well, fuck me for trying. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, if you insist. I mean, what?
Not tonight.
Adriana understands. She's not unfamiliar with kind of the vibe of energy you give when it comes to people. And she kind of understands what you were attempting to do, and she gives you a nod of, like, thank you.
I should roll VO to see how well I or performance.
You should. Yeah, but you're gonna get a double nat 1, so maybe not.
If you,
No, I'm gonna get 16.
you're welcome to roll if you want.
Nah, here,
Roll-
let me clear it out
roll-
for you. Now you can get your
Roll
16.
performance, please. I'll give you advantage because.
I told you I'd get a 16.
Yeah, you're welcome. I cleared out the 13 for you so you could get
You
the
know
16.
what? I'm gonna.
A 13 would have been really high for me. Plus 9G.
Yeah, well, you know what? Not everybody deserves good things.
As you're playing, just because you
I'm gonna
managed
shush.
to freaking call that, you managed to find 3 silver on the ground.
Fuck yeah. I literally like do the tuck so I can like play with one arm and just grab the 3 silver and put it in my pocket and then go back to play with 2 arms instead.
Adriana comes over. She looks towards, all of you, but to you specifically, Sylvester. She very gently takes your paw. Well, I don't think staying here tonight will be good for your friends. If they did not mind sharing a room, would it be okay if I request they go stay with you tonight?
Perfectly fine. Don't worry. I have enough room.
Now, she does promptly see the creature over here, and she gives your paw a squeeze because she's known you long enough to know that this whole situation has been probably activating your social uncomfortness. And she does come over. Jojo, where did you get that?
Oh, Victoria.
Yes.
Oh, someone gave her to me.
She is going to give a good look at it, and she lowers her voice before anything else. I'd like to know who gave it to you, because this was one of the eggs that I was supposed to receive.
It was a big dragon. They asked me a bunch of questions and they gave me her. I don't know.
I will never understand those who are raised above within harmony. I know that there are clerics who still worship them, and paladins who do, but their actions are beyond me. Tomorrow, I'm going to be shop closed. I would like you to come over so we can talk about the proper nutrition such a creature needs. And that,
You're not gonna take her away from me, are you?
no, I have no desire to keep these as my own. I am simply holding on to those that I get until it's time for them to be released or given to somebody else. But no, this is purely to make sure that it is healthy, that she is, has all the nutrition she needs. And an overall, think of me as the doctor for your dragon. But nothing more. The only time I will ever hold her from you is if she needs surgery.
Okay.
But for tomorrow we will just talk about what she needs for growing. Sarmenti and Georgia, you two will be spending the night at Sylvester's. I know that the wailing has not stopped. It has just been, she is hunched over, rather than people pulling their knees up to the chest, she is bent over into her knees. And it's just not stopping. These two look towards one another and they just head upstairs because they can't think of how to help, and they feel out of their place, which for them,
He's so sad she can the jesters.
well, I mean, to be fair, they're pretty banged up too.
Oh, I know, that's just so sad to think about. You're so upset the jesters didn't know how to make you feel better.
Adrian, just kind of nods. I wish for all of you to get some sleep. I know it'll be hard. I know that we've suffered a loss of quite a few good people. But the entire town will be buzzing very soon. And I will have a little bit of a job that I'd like to talk to you about. Granted, you cannot go on just yet. But it's something that's come to my attention. That's when she lowers her voice. It also may have to do something to attack us today.
I see.
Sure, there's no objections here, Adrian. We will do our best to help handle it.
Indeed. If such other things are still in this world, then it would be a shame if such losses were to occur again. We'll do our best to try to prevent them. Of course.
She looks at you, Simon.
Yeah.
And from around her earring, she pulls off what looks like to be a crystal bead. But it's been green the entire time you've seen it. And as she pulls it off and it reacts to her innate magic, it glows just a bit. I can promise you. The fates are being toyed with every day. She puts it back on. I don't know who's doing it. I don't know what godly figure is fucking with us. But it's been going for a while now. And while it's usually not been this bad, if this is happening in a highly protected city, imagine what is happening to those who are underdeveloped.
Indeed.
We'll do our best to insert the girl crying louder, and he just shuts up.
She notices you get quiet, and she comes over, places her head atop yours, and just kind of gives you a kiss right at the base of the ear. Like the back of it. We'll figure things out, Sylvester.
What did she say?
We'll figure things out, Sylvester.
I'm sure we will. Yes, yeah. Yeah.
She lightly pinches your
Wing hiding his face.
Yep, she puts her arm underneath your wing and very gently, strokes your cheek. You were always very adorable, but I must get back to my friend.
Stay safe, alright?
I'd like to see something try and come after me. She kneels down next to the lamenting woman and just holds her into her chest. Her bright, actually pretty bright red hair is a little bit of a mess right now. Is there anything y'all would like to do before you leave?
Let me check something.
By all means.
Sylvester will probably pick at his food a little bit more. And then, about halfway, just, like, leave it there. He's contemplating going in the back to clean it or not, or just leaving it to the side. But he knows he's not gonna finish it, and he wants to do anything but go, oh god. Mela, why?
Georgian.
I'm stressed out.
It's nothing bad.
Hi.
Victoria is still eating, though she has her tail wrapped around your leg. As you are watching her, she loses balance because of how she is standing, and she kind of just head-on with her back leg stuck up in the air into the food. Gets back on her feet, but now she's just got smushed meat all over her face.
I'll take a napkin from the table and then just like start cleaning her off. Just like, do the whole mother thing where they like lick the napkin for whatever reason and then just like clean it off of her. You will like it. Damn it, stop resisting. Stop moving.
The more that you try, the more she
You will finish your dessert.
The more that you try, the more she just gets like a small child. Does not see, oh, that was a lot bigger than I thought it was.
I saw like a purple fire. Did she kill somebody?
No, I was going to do something, but that was a lot bigger, and I'm not doing that again.
Can you actually do it one more time? I want to see it again. It looked cool. Bees. That's cool.
Is there a smaller one? Maybe a glow?
Yeah.
The glow does not work evidently.
No, it does not exist. It is out of this corporeal
I'm not going to
plane.
click it too many times because I know it breaks over time.
Yeah. It can very much lag it if you do it a bunch.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Actually, shit, I just realized this is all meat. Parrot's not going to want the rest of it. And I'm not going to feed it to Joy June's Victoria because it's probably already eaten a lot. No wanting to get it fat. My cat is not here.
Give it to the twink.
Yeah, you know what? He's going to slide it over to the twink, and if he asks why, he's just going to be like, so you can build muscle.
As you start biting into it, Sarmenti, first off, this was larger than yours. Second off, this had about twice the amount of lamb in than yours did too. This was made to fit his size.
Oh my god.
Based off of him eating... Oh, my bad. No. Say it. Continue.
No, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this all, Sylvester. This is a pretty big meal, but I'll do my best. I know you're just trying to fix this old frame, and he pats his like little thin fucking twink body.
Hey, just wanted to look out for you, right?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the thought, but I doubt I'll even be able to like get this down to a quarter of what it is.
Roll.
Yeah, based off of how much is left, it's pretty much the same amount that yours started
For
with.
crits and giggles, roll me a con save.
Okay,
This is gonna be you
okay.
get down like not even a fifth of it before you go, okay, I did too much.
Yeah, no. He ain't a big eater, so he's like, nope, can't do it. I don't want to feel sick. Maybe we can get some leftovers.
The chef hears leftovers, looks over, understands, walks all the way, no. Walks, jumps on the chill. Mella's accidentally hitting buttons.
I can tell.
Leave me alone, I am a very good DM. Jumps on the chair,
But
You
jumps
are
on the
good
on the
Steve.
bar table, comes all the way back here. Oh fuck, I am hitting everything but what I want. Comes back with a just kind of cloth in a box, like a little clean, literally freshly gotten little box that you can put it in.
Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Somebody will put it in the box.
He nods and just goes back to comforting their friend.
Mm-hmm.
After all, you can imagine this is where they get all their good, meats, grains and such from.
Yeah.
Parrot. The window was open to let the cool air in because with all the emotions, with all the everything, it's kind of gotten
No.
stuffy. And his nose is just
Parrot's gonna
nope. Parrot's nose is just sitting in the window. That's all.
Just imagine in the middle of this girl's crying, he just tries to match it with a hug.
It's not jolly.
I know, but I can just imagine it's like a dog howling when their human tries to impersonate it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's going to do that big animal pet where he's like holding it and let his snoot in like a very light headlock and just like petting his little nose.
Mm-hmm.
Just to like make it feel like it is being held as much as he can.
He allows it, of course.
Better allow it.
With you petting Parrot and Sarmenti packing up the food before we move on and start heading back to Sylvester's place story time. Is there anything else you'd like to do? She has finished her food. There was an egg in there that she kind of has stuck on her snoot now.
Baby.
I'll just continue cleaning it and then just like, is it safe to burp a dragon?
It's safe to burp a dog.
Yeah, but
a
dragon.
I love how we had the same idea. Yeah, but
Make an intelligence check at disadvantage, because Lord, you don't know.
No.
Well,
Intelligence
that's 20.
check. 5.
I mean, it couldn't hurt. It's a psychic dragon. You didn't see its parent using any breath attacks, that's for certain.
True. I just kind of like put her on my like right shoulder and just start like rubbing its back to try and get it to burp.
Roll for burp.
Just roll me a
Just gonna
little.
step
Roll me
out.
strength. For just strength of pack,
Strength. Yeah. Ooh, this is my good one. Okay.
Okay, so with that, I need to do a coin flip.
Boy.
Oh, I got the coin of consequences.
Oh. So, as you proceed to pat between the shoulder blades, it just sits there for a moment before a burp comes out, and, Sylvester, can you make me a dex save, please?
Let's see. Do I have the funny yet? Yep, danger sense. Do I see
Your
it?
back is turned towards the dragon, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, fuck you too.
You hear the burp with your heightened sense of hearing, and you go, I don't have a good feeling. And as the burp comes out, you quickly jump to the side as a beam of psychic energy pierces. Not doing any damage. Probably would have hurt you. Not doing any damage to the concrete wall here. But there's a tiny mark now, and the dragon just is wagging its tail unaware of what it did.
I'm gonna
He
be
just
unaware
kind of
as
has
well.
wide eyes looking over.
I'm gonna be unaware as well. I'm just like holding Victoria, just like, oh, who's that good dragon?
Sylvester feels a sense of responsibility to tell her what it's capable of, but is not in the mood to do it tonight.
As you say who's a good dragon, Victoria just tilts her head and goes, Mama!
Yes, I'm a good dragon. I think I need to go to bed.
Bad dragon. Anyways,
She just leaves.
well, I guess that's our cue. Menti.
Oh, are we staying at your place? I
Yeah,
didn't hear the part.
that was what was said.
I thought we were staying here.
The wailing of a
No,
heartbroken
she-
woman gets louder as you say that.
I think that's a good sign. Come on.
Yeah, okay. He feels bad for just leaving though without saying anything, but he doesn't really know what the
What
fuck to
is
say.
Parrot's strength?
Let's see. I think it's his highest stat. I think it was like a 16, maybe. No, his strength is 11. His con is 16.
So,
Why is Parrot so weak?
because he's gonna get buffed in the future.
The lungs.
Because he's an urban.
I need a dex save at disadvantage from you, Sarmenti. Would you mind me roll?
Oh,
would
is
you
he
mind?
really?
Triple disadvantage if I'm in the
Nope.
way.
Would you mind rolling me a strength check for Parrot?
Alright, Parrot. Well, I'm really sorry, Sarmenti, for this natural 20, but, kind of had to be.
He attempted to pick you up by the, frill of your clothing, but you heard his very unceremoniously loud thunk, thunk, thunk behind you as he walked, so you're just kind of like, nope. You noped right away.
Yeah, I just fucking dive out of the way, do a fucking combat roll into a somersault. He's chasing me! So I have to call him off!
Oh, he's not. Come on,
He's
Parrot,
trying to
enough
get
playing
me!
around.
Hold
You
on,
want that
I
beat?
have,
He's gonna try.
Oh dear. Okay. Sarmenti?
All my friends are dead.
Yeah.
Push me
From
to the
behind
edge.
you just hear a very loud honk that a trumpet would be impressed by.
Oh,
What do you want from me? I don't have any
He tries to
food.
get you to get on top of him.
if I had a
Fine.
nickel for every time I heard that.
No. Anyway, as Steel String Guitar plays, he's like, all right, fine, lower your head so I can get on.
He does so.
And he's gonna, I do the thing where, he's gonna do like the thing in reverse. You know how when people get on a horse really quick, they grab the back and just go,
No.
and just alley-oop
Yeah.
on? He's doing that, but from the front, and is now sitting backwards on the thing.
I just imagine Parrot does the thing turtles do when they attack, where they just kind of shimmy their body forward, back and forth.
He waves at Georgian now that he's facing Georgian. Hi, Georgian. I am on a dinosaur.
I noticed. That's not how you drive that thing.
I don't think I need to see where he's going. I think he knows where he's going. Isn't that right, buddy? I give him a little
All I
push.
imagine is dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
I'm giving him butt
He is
scratches.
happy. He'd wag, but you go flying off.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Oh, goodbye, Sylvester.
So Minnie's just going Ace Ventura mode on this guy.
I get the reference. Do you get the reference? If you get the reference, chat, this is your daily reminder to hit that follow button for more streams in the future every Wednesday, starting maybe now.
Look. Yo, problems. This area is may or may not be lit up because of magic. Y'all are up here because
Litten.
Did someone say lit?
there we go. Now I can put you on the left. I wasn't able to grab y'all.
Left side, right side.
Remember, y'all are going this way.
Which way?
This.
You're not on the map, Mella.
Y'all are not on the map.
We're
I
not
thought I
on it.
moved it with me. I'm sorry.
No.
No, you're the dumb.
Y'all are moving this way.
Okay. I am on the weirdo
Just
looking
kidding.
horse.
We'll go step by step. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Sarmenti, switch.
Yep, I got you. I'm on the weird horse.
The fuck up. You're a weird horse. You were born from a weird horse.
Away! Yeah!
What? I have to do it. No apple.
Yeah. I'll just move myself where the fucking horse is going
What were you rolling D100 for?
to see if you can get an
it's
apple.
Ah.
Yeah, it was the thing from God Tears game.
I will now get off the weird horse. And I will give the weird horse head pats and call him a very good.
Sylvester, please make me a perception roll, please.
Alright, who's robbing my kitchen now?
It's me again.
Hey, Michael, Vsauce here.
I feel like my kitchen is just an unending amount of food. It's like fucking Chowder's kitchen.
You hear rustling. Yeah, no, 12's enough. You hear some rustling in there.
Hello? What's going on?
Leftovers in your fridge, actually, while you're checking. And make sure that you don't have a home invader that I need to stab 32 times in the chest. Oh, this is not a home invader that I need to stab 32 times in the chest.
Wait, what's that? Oh. I couldn't fucking tell.
I'm gonna put the leftovers
All
in the fridge.
you see is about 3 shanks of, like, boar's leg completely destroyed by the large cat who is eating a fourth at this point.
Please do not go in the pantry now. Come on.
She
I think
is
you've had
holding
enough.
another shank in her mouth. It literally freshly grabbed.
No, you've had enough.
Insert
Come on
angry
now.
leopard cub hissing noises.
He does a mild, this is not full volume, but a mild
Make me...
to show that, no.
Make me both an intimidation and an animal handling check, please. Okay. That animal handling gave you advantage for 14. It just looks at you. Looks kind of down at the bones. Puts it down. But very quickly rips a piece off and bolts with the piece of it in its mouth. And it's a big piece.
God damn it.
It is happily eating in a corner.
Alright.
Poor chicken sandwich.
So, do you want to see where you guys will be sleeping now, or what's the plan?
I'm up for whatever, honestly. I'll sleep on the... That's what's necessary.
No. It's alright.
I did it
Here, come on, let's go up.
Right. Are you coming with us, Legion?
I was just like, the whole time you're going, I just was showing Victoria random stuff. I was just like pressing a single key on the keyboard. It's like, this is a piano. Dun.
Have Victoria make an intelligence check, please.
And this is a song. Like just fucking rips out Moonlight Sonata.
what was
Please
that
have
about?
Victoria make an intelligence check, please.
Yes.
Okay. She
16.
listens to what you're saying. Kind of tilts her head. Piano.
And then I just give like 1,000 kisses in the space
And then
of 5 seconds.
And then she puts her claws on the keys in place.
No, you know what she does? She's the keyboard cat.
God damn it.
Her tail lifts.
Oh,
Her tail lifts, and as she is a slender, very long-tailed dragon, she looks at it, looks up, thinks she's going to be playing the song that was mentioned, and Sarminty, your inner bard, is about to have a heart attack as she slams on a bunch of random keys all at once, making that loud noise that pianos make when you do that.
Proud mom moment.
God, if she's not breaking the keyboard, right? Because she's probably got really rough. Wait, actually, are dragon skins rough in this game, or are they just kind of like bearded lizards or bearded dragons?
Well, bearded dragons also have very rough skin.
I meant rough as in like, is it able to smash through a brick wall, or does it just feel like a fish?
Depends on the dragon.
Like a leathery shark.
This one feels like a snake scales.
Oh, okay. Then never
and
mind.
She definitely does not have.
I just wanted to make sure I'm moving rough.
No, here she's also too weak to break it. I'm pretty sure her strength is not her strong stat.
It's not her strength I'm worried about. It's her
She
weight.
is Jolly. She is.
You calling my dragon?
She is about.
Oh,
I'd say no more than 25 pounds at the moment. She is not that heavy. And her tail is extremely slender. She is fine. Your piano is fine.
We have
spaghetti.
We have the same tails.
As you give her many face smooches, she is enveloped into light. And now what sits in your arms is not a dragon, but a little girl with some horns, purple hair, matching eyes, and teeny tiny dragon wings.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Don't repeat that. There's a child in the room.
Intelligence check. Intelligence check.
Shit.
She looks at you. Mama! Fuck!
Hi. No, don't.
As she kind of giggles, her body shimmers again, and she turns back into a dragon and she shakes off her form. She looks very perplexed. She doesn't know what happened either.
I think there's just like a silence between all four of them that are in the room right now. Like,
oh my gosh!
Stares between you and her like.
I just very quickly went to look at the chat because it's like close to time for Finley to go out, and I got raided.
Oh no! Wait.
Hi, Mish.
Oh my god! First time chat. Oh no!
I'm so sorry. I have to have notifications turned off while we're playing D&D. Oh, my Lancer, holy cow. Misha, thank you so much for the raid. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow. And what are the other things, Jolly?
It's Blubber.
See, this is why this is my
Blubber.
job.
Welcome in.
No, that was.
And Ervis? Welcome in. Thank you all for joining. Oh, I love you too, Misha. I don't know. I'm not certain. Era. Anyway.
Anyway, it's the child in the room.
Well, it's kind of like a dragon elephant.
Child. I
Yeah,
just see
there's
a
no child.
dragon.
There's a dragon. What are you talking about?
What are you talking? That's just a Happy Meal. That's just a Happy Meal in the back of a car.
What?
We
Huh?
need to very quickly get a shot of Miss Misha while I'm still here. Miss Misha.
Only a select few people will get
When
that
I come
joke.
back from break, I'll do a proper, hello to everyone. But we're going to get back in until break. Thank y'all so much.
All right. I guess it's our job to
Oh, no, break's
entertain
not yet.
chat.
It's not 9 o'clock. It's 8:46.
All right. I'm stupid.
Victoria
Hey,
just
you
kind
are.
of looks at you, and she looks perplexed and confused. But she does kind of notice that you're also perplexed and confused, and she very gently lifts her head and boops your nose with hers and goes, "Mama?"
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Mama.
Thank you. That was a lot to
She makes a
unpack.
little bit of a purring noise. Who wants to make a
What is this so?
who wants to make an intelligence check for this?
Yeah.
I'm good at
I am
those.
so smart. Look at me. Oh, get
Sylvester,
fucked.
ironically, you are the one who knows this.
Animal
Adrian gave
expert.
me a lot of
Yeah.
lessons.
Yeah,
You heard
it's
some
very-
stuff from Adrian.
Yeah, she did.
It is not unusual for draconic ancestries to have kind of human forms to blend in should they desire. But it's also well known that gods also have a mortal form, or an avatar, if you will. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge to wink, wink to Jolly. Thank you for the idea.
Hello. No problem.
However, to see effectively a baby kind of pop into reality with it is a little very unsettling. Very unsettling, because those forms are not meant to be acquired this early. Then again, it was born from a god,
Yes, that's-
so would that make this dragon a demigod?
I guess that's what Adrian meant by blending in.
But
Pardon my memory, I'm not the brightest with remembering stuff like this, but one day she was talking to me about how dragons would blend in with people by doing, I guess, that. I didn't know what it meant by the time, but I can only assume that is what's happened, considering they turned into a child.
either that or something seriously messed up was in that gravy.
It might have been both. I
Maybe.
don't think he was in the right headspace when he was making that gravy.
It was delicious, though.
Let's. It was very
Before
good.
Sylvester goes back to Chimera, he does the opposite.
Yeah. Let's go find somewhere to sleep.
Indeed.
All
Yes,
right,
you're going
then.
to show us your the quarters.
Yes, come follow me.
Yes, I'm good at following people.
To make our lives all very easy, I'm just gonna...
We are in
You can
darkness.
describe your room as
Attention.
you're best in darkness.
Yep, so we're just gonna go around the room. When you go upstairs, there's nothing really special up here. There is 2 doors and a very small balcony. One goes into a bathroom with a little carpet in front of it leading into it. And the other is a singular room that bears lots of little shinies all around that I can describe when you guys are fully into it, if you roll perception. But based on what you can tell, it is a room that takes up the entire roof and has a king-sized bed right near the middle, two windows on the side, 2 nightstands, and a lot of just shit in the room that makes the downstairs look dull. You can only assume that this is the room where he basically, whenever he gets something of mild interest, he just places it around, and when he runs out of room, he places stuff on top
So
of
what
stuff.
you are effectively doing is being like a crow.
Pretty much. Basically, if somebody gives him, like, a little gift, like, if some child, like, gave him, like, a little pot with, like, plastic gems on the sides that they made in art class, that would be somewhere around here. It's just, like, a room full of mildly interesting and boring shit all at once, with a few key details that would probably make you say, what the fuck, but you can do a roll later to see any of that. Because I actually have to get it out. Because I did plan what Sylvester's room looks like, but I did not burden Mello with any of it because I had not. It's a lot of random shit. I just got confirmation for like a few things. Anyways, he just sits there, or stands there rather, on the other side, and just says, "The bed should be big enough for you two, but unless that's a problem, I'm sure you both wouldn't mind."
I don't really mind.
Where are you sleeping?
It's alright. I can hunker back downstairs.
That wasn't the question.
Hmm?
That wasn't the question.
Well, I can just find somewhere downstairs. It's fine. You guys are my
No.
guests.
No.
There's no need to put yourself at the expense of, well, discomfort for the sake of ourselves. Come on, there's enough room for all of us. Joy and I are really small. We can just be in a little pile in the bed.
No.
It's fine.
Not what I had in mind, but
But what did you have in mind, Joy? I'm interested now.
yeah.
Considering you've already slept with one of them, it probably doesn't sound too bad to be smushed between them both.
I don't know if it's the DM or my horny thoughts.
Both?
Listen, you have the best of both worlds. You have Twink and you
Himbo.
have Twonk.
Yeah, but I also have a child.
Okay,
The
the child can
child-
sleep on top of us like a little fucking cat.
No.
No.
Not
Okay.
put the child in the pile.
Okay,
It's a cuddle pile. It's completely normal.
I have a plan. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna get, because in my inventory, I have, like, the bedroll and stuff like that. Can I just use that as, like, a hammock? And just make what essentially is a dragon burrito. And just keep her, like, soft and warm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll anything for it. You've got a lot of time to work on it, so you can just do it.
Yeah. I just, like, gather a bunch of stuff that isn't of worth any value, make, like, a little nest, and put all the blankets. Like, this is some Micah level blanketing right now.
Whoa, that is
Yeah.
an accusation. That's intense.
Yeah. So we are making sure that they are safe and within eyesight. If the moment I wake up, I want to be able to see my child. And I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to get a little bowl of water, put a little bowl of water next to it. I also get a glass of water, put it next to it, because I don't know if they're going to wake up as a human. I don't know if they're going to wake up as a dragon. I don't know. But I have a child
Yes, you
now. And then, as like, I'm guessing, like, fucking, I don't know why, but I'm picturing Sylvester has, like, those old man pajamas.
Oh, like Ebenezer Scrooge type thing?
Yeah. Like silk.
He probably does, and I imagine they they fit to be put on, but if he wants to, like, fully put them on, he would break it, so he just kind of has to, like, wear it half on.
I have a question
If you know what
for
I'm
the
talking
boys.
about. Like,
Which one of
imagine-
y'all are wearing like the onesie, old style onesie outfits with the butt flap?
That is
That is absolutely so Menti.
that is so empty. Easy.
So-
And
Sylvester
here's the
getting caught
funniest
in that
thing:
shit.
the mask is staying on with all of that too.
Listen, Sylvester likely sleeps without a shirt and probably just like shorts. That's what I imagine. He would basically do the I live alone type of attire for sleep.
I thought the I live alone type of sleep is
Which,
just
I mean, to be
nothing
fair,
on.
to be fair, that is how he has been. So that would be perfect attire. Is the I live alone attire. Now, if he were depressed and alone, it would be nothing. But thankfully, he is not.
Speaking of
I don't know
which,
about thankful. I think there's someone that might enjoy that. Some people might even pay for it.
Yes, but with that being said, it's probably break
Nope,
time
we've
now,
still got a
isn't
few
it?
minutes.
well,
Continue, Wildfire.
speaking of,
So what I'm hearing
people-
is that we're all wearing goofy little pajamas and getting into a fucking snuggle pile.
well, you two are, but as Jolly stated, I'm single and depressed. So I'm just
Okay.
crawling in. I'm just crawling in with all my stuff hanging out.
Okay.
That's completely fair. Sylvester will probably look at for a bit and then just kind of shrug and be like, you know what? What could possibly go wrong? And he's first I should specify. Downstairs, he puts a little food pile and multiple water bowls out for the abundance of animals that make his living room a zoo. And then he'll come back and probably get all prepared.
Leopard, a mourning dove, another cat, a squirrel, and
Yes.
eventually a fox.
And
In
a
a pear
partridge
tree.
in a pear tree.
Oh, fun fact, my nieces are now scared of that
What?
song. Because my dad tried singing along to a version on the TV, but specifically at the 5 golden rings part, he did it a little bit too obnoxiously. And now whenever that part comes on, my nieces start horrifically crying.
That's amazing.
And my mom has to cover their ears. And it's just so sad. Because when it happened, it was like, Jeffrey, there's 8 more verses!
So what I'm going to do is, once the boys have settled, I'm basically just going to crawl onto Samenti's chest and then just like grab Sylvester's arm and just like whip it over me. So Samenti is my mattress and Sylvester is my quilt.
Beautiful.
There.
And I can
like
see
that
my
you have
child.
made it so that you're laying on the weaker one while using the heavier one as a
Exactly.
Hey,
Enough
I have a
compression.
solid 10 strength. I am very strong and manly.
Enough
I
compression to
have a
break the twink.
I have double
Some
your
people would pay
strength.
for that. Some people would pay for that.
I am strong.
Strong woman.
I'm really not. My dragon's stronger than me.
It's a dragon, to be fair.
But
Yeah, but
He's
it's
a baby, but
baby.
he's also technically a demigod.
True.
Let's be honest. If Sylvester is in a determined mood, he bench presses Parrot.
And I
With
bench
his-
press a cup of tea.
I bench press some marshmallows.
You're
that's me, actually.
Although this is a rather unusual way of sleeping, especially for you, Sylvester. Because what?
He is like forced to loaf and attempt it. He's like curling up his tail on the inside of him with his stinger pointing on the mattress so it doesn't accidentally stab into him.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just trying his best.
A sense of unusual pressure for you, Sarmenti, but it's almost welcome after I got jump scared by the
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it's just like weight on top of me. This is nice. I feel safe and secure. He's just gonna hug around the big lady who is not at all big in any way, shape, or form. And just enjoy the company,
Absolutely.
probably.
For you, Joyjin, This is a warrant I'm sure you've felt multiple times. You are being enveloped in people, but rather than it being people who are only after you, these are people who have actually wanted to protect and help take care of you. And it's really, really nice. It's a warmth that you have longed for a little while. And it does remind you very much of your missing love. But in a good way. Rather than a longing of sadness, it's like a memory of joy.
Joy.
I just want to like sleight of hand, just check, like just run my hand down, just feel if Sylvester has abs.
If I have a
Abs.
what?
Abs.
Abs.
You know what?
I'll
Sure,
give you
go
advantage because
ahead.
he's forced to loaf
Sweet.
in a weird way.
Yeah, he's like reverse loaf.
Sylvester, you feel someone's hand
Here's
just
the
rubbing your stomach. It's almost like someone's petting you like a cat. Joy-John, because you're only doing it for...
he
I'll let you describe it in a moment, but... Yeah, actually, no. So, Sylvester, go ahead and describe it. You would do better. It's your character.
let's just say he is poster child for perfect abs with a 20 in strength and almost a 20 in constitution. The physique is impeccable. You can squish them, but they are sturdy enough to not be penetrated by anything trying to get in their way. You might suggest being able to see your reflection in them if it's a good day. It is very much just what you'd expect when you are expecting abs. So he does have them. You could. And Sylvester is going to roll perception, not interrupting this. So she doesn't feel any interruption, but he's going to see if he can try and see who's doing it. Because at this point, you could expect both of them
Go
doing
ahead
it.
and roll me perception.
Hey.
Uh... That sleight of hand is low, ma'am. I'll let you make a deception roll, but at disadvantage.
No.
Alright.
I'm
Yeah,
happy to fail this.
it's the little lady who's forced you to lay on top of her.
Well, Joy June, he's not reacting at all. He is almost as if he is in a comatose. He's not going to interrupt it. He just is kind of thinking, yeah,
You know
that's
what this is
expected.
making me think of?
And
Is this how Edgar reacts when Nari does her shit?
Edgar looks for any out he can and looks for a perfect excuse to get into said out, but there's not enough time to actually do that. Sylvester's just kind of like that one animal giving a sign of shit, I'm gonna pounce on you, to something that doesn't understand or see that sign, except he's just kind of like, oh, she's okay.
I'm just gonna
And
like,
yeah.
it's just almost like muscle memory at this point. You're just gonna run my long ass nails down the entirety of your front.
Oh, you're running the nails down
Oh
now?
Yeah.
no. Okay, so how the hell does he react to that?
I'm gonna
That's a
roll
very
a con
smart idea.
save.
Good.
You feel the abs like compulse backwards, very much reacting to it, and he himself is pretty much trying to find every single shrill of willpower to not, like, recoil onto her, and he's just kind of hoping she'll stop. But is not saying anything out loud. To you, it just feels like, oh, he's a very heavy sleeper.
Just half expecting like he's like keeping it all in, and I just hear just a little fart. Come on.
No!
I feel like somebody's just like sleepily watching this, like, yeah. yeah, you go, girl. Kind of thing.
Very soon.
Oh my, just psychological torture.
Very soon. Sleep takes over each of you. And before we get to tonight's special thing, we are taking our break. So, before I head off and, take care of my dog, take him out for the night, very quickly, once again, Misha, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it so much. And everyone who joined in, thank y'all. Oh, I've missed streaming so much. And Xander, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thank you. My friend made it for me, and I absolutely adore it. My players, Jolly, Isabel, and Godtier, are going to entertain y'all unless they're going to go get food and snacks and water. I do have to BRB to take care and take out my dog, so I will be right back. Jolly. It's
Yes,
time for the
I
game.
know the game. Don't you worry. Why do I feel like Joy June is going to like have 1 point every night where she just does that until he does something? She's just going to do that exact same thing, perfectly timed every time, and then after a minute just stop.
She's just like...
Because this party's a throuple, next question.
She's just like, what?
She's just curious. She just wants to like see what she can get away with.
Honestly.
Well, she knows she can get away with quite a bit because she probably just thinks he's a really heavy sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, God, I just... Not giving you ideas, we're going to get to the random Pokemon generator for a little mini-game. For a little mini-game I like to call Pass, Eat, or Hug. Because Smash or Pass is inappropriate for Twitch. Well, I don't even think it is. I think Melody just isn't comfortable with it. We do Pass, we do Eat, or we do Hug. Where you either hug the Pokemon, you eat them, or you pass them because either they'll kill you or because you just want to do nothing to them. Which I guess kill is also an option. Knuckle Stack.
What the fuck is... That's not real.
That is a real Pokemon. Look up Knuckle Stack.
That sounds like a racial slur.
You fucking Knuckle Stack. Here, I'll put it in the chat
This
for
is
you.
a fucking Minecraft creature.
Yeah, it's the fucking Minecraft Pokemon. I would eat it. It's salt.
Yeah, I mean, this thing was fucking crunchy. I bet you could just take a fucking bite. It'd be fucking crunchy. Just...
Alright, before you pop a loogie in my mouth, let's move on to Articuno. Alright, what do we think about Articuno? I think a nice, floofy hug.
Dude, I don't care if it freezes me to death. I'm gonna give that thing a hug.
Yeah. Oh, Growlithe, you gotta hug it.
Yo, yeah, no. Required hug. Required.
Cramorant?
What's
You know
that
something?
again?
That is the bird that vores Pikachu canonically.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bird that is basically a weird fucking pelican, so... What?
Yep. And
it tastes very good.
Yeah. Like Meme said, the Vor Swan. Speaking of Swan, we got Psyduck.
Psyduck!
I'm gonna be honest. I would hug it, but like I would intentionally squeeze just to hear it make the sounds.
Just to cause it fucking agony.
just so it goes and freaks out. Does a little flail. Victini would kill me.
Dude, isn't it a victory Pokemon? Isn't it like non-hostile?
It's non-hostile, but if it is hostile, it will win, because it canonically can never lose. It always wins.
Okay, but like, you just hug, hug the
Which,
little
by the
fucking
way,
1 foot
it is
creature.
it is one of the arguments for why the Pokemon would beat a million lions, because Victini canonically never loses, so the lions can never win.
Yeah.
By the way,
Anyway,
what's your side on that? What's your side on the argument? You're an intellectual god here. Are you smart or are you sharp?
Pokemon, because Charizard alone can produce more energy than the entire stockpile of nukes that have ever been available on the planet of Earth, much less are currently available on planet Earth. Because Charizard can, in lore, melt a mountain, and one of the smallest measurable mountains in Pokemon lore is multiple times larger than Mount Everest.
You know what's really funny?
What?
Charizard is also the first and only argument Jay Schlatt will ever make for the Pokemon. He will
It's
always
the only argument
say,
you need to make. It's the only argument you need to make. You can just say Charizard. The lines can't reach it. It has a ranged attacks. It will just kite them.
You know what? You know what I really love? I saw this video made by Wolfie Glick, and he was like, statistically, who wins the debate on Lions versus Pokemon? And he pretty much calculated that if every Pokemon used Helping Hand, and if Oranguru used this move called Follow Me, or something like that, to Kyogre, it would be able to go first and redo its move over again. And if it did Water Spout, it would kill every lion with, by the time the turn ends, about 6 trillion times over. Specifically because AoE moves in Pokemon, even though they split the damage, X and Y proves that even if it has more than 2 targets, it doesn't split it more than once. So, like 400 Helping Hands amplifies the power to kill the lions about 6 trillion times.
I don't think you need that many Helping Hands, considering Kyogre can, canonically, in lore, flood the world.
Yeah, and then there's Groudon, who can send the world into a drought. And then there is
multi-continental power.
There's Magmar, who's like
a fucking asteroid.
To be fair, that's a small feat compared to everything else. Like, let's just look at the facts.
The size of the asteroid, no, it isn't. If you actually measure the asteroid using in-game measurements, it is a ridiculous feat.
Victini just never loses. If you kill Yveltal, everyone dies. Arceus is now canonically a multi-stellar god who bypasses the plane of physical existence that everyone else is on.
It literally created the gods that created the concept of space and time, meaning that it exists beyond space and time, meaning that the lines cannot physically interact with it, ever.
Yeah.
And then Dialga and
Aggron is just cool.
Also do that. Tyranitar can literally destroy a mountain range by having a temper tantrum.
He also cannot be physically damaged.
Yeah.
By lore, you cannot physically ever damage one.
Mm-hmm.
Machamp can just lift a mountain and use it as a fucking weapon.
Yep.
Magcargo is just 5 times hotter than the sun. So if anything touches him, he'll just die.
Pikachu can just blow up mountains with pure electricity. And it's not even that strong of a Pokemon.
Electivire has enough electricity to shut down a metropolis.
Yeah, and Ampharos has enough power to be able to be seen from space if it lights up.
And this is not even getting into the Ultra Beasts.
Or Megaforms.
Or Z moves.
Or Dynamax.
Or Pokken Tournament Ultimates.
Oh, yeah, true. Shadow Mewtwo's Shadow Ball.
Yeah, it just destroys a fucking continent.
It literally does the freeze a death ball.
Yeah, no, it just says fuck you in particular to everything around it. Oh yeah, and then Ditto can just transform into Yveltal and cause another eradication of everything.
Yeah, no, like it's silly. If people that say lions are coping hard.
Yeah, no, I will say this. All you have to do is have Rayquaza go into the ozone layer and then kill Yveltal twice. And then you win.
Did you
Because
also
it'll
just willingly just kill them too? Because it's literally the concept of death.
No, it would take longer, but if Yveltal dies, everything canonically dies. Literally, the concept of its death kills everything on the planet that they are on, and Yveltal just has to get away from the planet, which he can.
Based.
Yeah, people who say lions are really coping hard. Well,
Yeah,
what do
no.
you say?
I
Bell?
think we lost her with our nerdiness.
What?
Probably. Bell, we need to ask you, 1 billion lions or one of each Pokemon?
You know, I was not listening to a single word you guys said.
Which makes it better because we want your unbiased opinion based off of what you heard. So, who do you think would win? One of each Pokemon or 1 billion lions?
Probably the Pokemon. At this point, there's probably an equal amount of lions to Pokemon.
You know what? Base response, honestly.
Yeah.
That's actually the funniest answer to that question.
I haven't played a Pokemon game since the first Black and White game, so
Don't worry, you haven't been missing out. There haven't been any good games since then.
Has returned.
We were just describing how stupid people are that say 1 billion lions beat Pokemon.
All it takes
Another
is
debate,
one
right?
group of electric Pokemon to kill them all.
Exactly.
Not even just that. Victini can literally not lose. It is the victory Pokemon. Even if it dies, it wins.
Jirachi can
It's
just wish them all away. Arceus is God.
Yeah. Yveltal dies, everything
Xerneas
dies.
comes back and everything dies as well.
Exactly.
But car go fast.
Car?
Yeah. I'm talking about Varoom and Varoom, I imagine.
No, I was saying Macargo, but instead of Macargo, it's Macargo fast.
Okay, Goober.
That's goofy, Goober, to you.
Once I got back.
Jesus Christ, I don't know how your viewers stayed. You guys are real ones for listening in on that.
These streams are always the best. I'm always amazed. And I appreciate it so much. People actually seem to like my DMing, I guess.
Yes.
Honestly, it's probably all characters.
It's a combination.
No, your DMing is also good. This is one of the campaigns where it's a very steady combination.
Mm-hmm. We wouldn't have the characters to be able to shine without the campaign to make them shine.
Yeah, it's not character carried by any means, but it's not just the story either. It's like a perfect little blend.
Yeah.
Which it kind of has to be, considering there's only 3 of us.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
You are succeeding.
That is why
don't give me that trying
I am
bullshit.
eating ham.
If you have to try, it means you're already failing.
Also, Jolly, just for that, I have
your
the peanut butter.
Cake? No, I want one.
Nope.
Give me a slice.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
I want a slice.
Give me. That was actually a really good one. I'll give you an 8.3.
Give me.
Let's go.
No.
Give me.
No.
Give me.
No.
Now.
I will make one of the animals run away for a day.
No!
Can I have one?
No!
Can I have?
Nope.
Can I have bite?
No. You can bite these nuts.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were into
No
that.
children for Jolly in the future, I guess?
Yeah.
No, Sylvester will have children.
Well, you just told me to bite your balls off, so.
I didn't say bite them off. I said bite them.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
That's not what I heard.
Yes, ball biting
as we all
aside.
sleep, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, I'm good at those, I think, probably. No,
All
I'm
right.
not. Never mind.
Please don't double nat one. Well, that's not
Notice,
any better.
Sylvester, you sleep right on through.
Yeah. Awesome.
Sarmenti, and
Hi. Hi, we got
you
13.
did.
Oh no.
And as you sleep, for once you're not plagued by an overwhelming amount of either horrible dreams or, as you like to say, pretty sky lady. This is the
Peace,
best sleep that y'all have
lady.
gotten in the past couple of months.
Peace, lady.
You do, however, have the memory of getting your
Mama.
you do have the memory of getting your subclasses replayed. Whatever emotion you were feeling when staring down at those up at those dragons, is how you feel. Soon,
Kiss.
daylight leaks into the sky and through the window. So, as you wake up, y'all are welcome to do a quick perception check to see exactly what's in the room.
Watch this.
Well, I
No,
don't have
you do
to.
not.
Ooh, 15. That's a good roll for me.
All right. So besides just an abundance of knickknacks, it seems that everything is neatly placed everywhere. The blankets are actually well-designed pelts. Some of them exotic, some of them not. There is, for some reason, a goat's head hanging near the closet, labeled, why the fuck did I choose this name? Alright, so the name is Ligma. It is labeled Ligma. Ligma. So that is hanging next to the closet. You notice that there actually is a very scratched up armor stand that appears to have, well, actually, probably only Joy notices this. It is very well crafted woodland armor, almost like something you'd see like a wood elf have, and it is just marked up. The fine paint is likely destroyed, chipped off. A lot of the face of the mannequin that is used is like ripped off. There are no bits on the ground though, thankfully enough, and there's just like little containers all around the room of different type of feed for different animals. They're just scattered around. Like there's little bird feeders, little bird nests. There's like little bits of kibble just randomly bagged up on the sides. It is pretty much just like if you were trapped in this room, you'd be able to survive and find ways to entertain yourself by looking around. Like there's board games on the top of the closet, and just about every single dress in the closet, like something that would like he would wear for like uh what am I trying to think? Anything for like fancy outings. It is very nice leather. You pretty much get a shot of just about everything he would have, and Sarmenti you get a little bit less.
Yeah,
I am not going over every single knickknack, although
that's
I
fair.
could.
I know.
If you wanted to grab one, it would probably be like the trinket table.
I gotcha.
Level
Oh,
of
you're
just
Listen,
using your
random
trinket
shit.
The
table.
reason I rolled lower is because I can't move as much, because I am underneath.
Actually, wait, I forgot one thing. there is a fishbowl with a jellyfish inside of it. However, you think it's just sitting there, Sarmenti? Joy June, the jellyfish died. It's just still floating, and Sylvester probably just didn't
How
notice.
old dead is that?
Like a
Good
week.
gravy.
He likely just got it from Adrian just so he could talk to her. And yeah, it's just sitting there.
Oh no.
Sylvester's probably still asleep because he's a heavy sleeper. What's up?
Hate to do this, but she's also an animal. I need Victoria to make me a what is it for impulses? Wisdom. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's something she's really
She's
good at.
supposed to be. She had left the while you were waking up. You could see her hop out of her hammock, go to it, sniff it. There was a moment of impulse ideas that you thought, "Oh no, she's gonna eat it." She sneezes and just kind of sits next to it.
Yeah, Joyce is like in a freeze frame. She like leaped out of bed and like a no. Oh,
I'm just gonna roll around in bed, no longer having the joy blanket. Probably go right under Sylvester's arm as it falls on me.
Get smacked in the face.
Adjust my mask.
With disadvantage, 12.
What is this for? To see if you like grab me in your sleep or something?
No, to see if the impact of my paw just slapping against you numbingly just hits you for damage.
Oh, luckily I do not take fucking 6 damage. Thank God. That'd be like a third of my health.
Yes, the claws accidentally hook.
I'm just gonna try to push off the arm very gently.
Make me a strength check.
You'd
No,
have
we don't need it.
advantage.
And would he have advantage? Because
Yeah.
that's dead weight.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, he'd have advantage. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do a little
Please.
silly.
We enjoy the silly.
We enjoy
I enjoy. And we're just going to.
Listen, soon I'll give a +3 to that.
And we're just gonna do that.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Look in the stream and you'll see.
Oh. Was it a bot?
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no
I have now escaped from the Sylvester clutches. I sit up. Still much more lifting in the beginning of the day. I slip out of bed. Get changed into clothes. You know how
Before
it is.
anyone goes too far, Sylvester, you're used to waking up on a perfect timer because you have a lot of animals. Sometimes Princess will jump on you. Sometimes your bird will come peck at your head. Today, however, you are all blessed by the beautiful sound of a honk. It is extremely loud.
Very loud and yes, a little bit of.
That's too menacing.
Hang on, I got you, fam.
That's probably the realistic sound it makes, though.
Oh, actually, no, that's good.
I'm amused. Parrot just makes the sound of an alarm when he's angry. I don't have those.
We are. Anyway,
Nari.
Google. Yes.
So, I imagine Parrot just honks and Sylvester immediately jumps. Insert MP4 of cat sound effect as he wakes up.
Georgia, your Victoria is startled by the noise and has jumped in your arms.
We have both fallen into Victoria's makeshift bed and gone back to sleep.
All right.
There we go. That's the lion sound. There is no cat.
Oh, is that elephant or something?
Oh, it's a whale.
Oh, I couldn't hear it very well.
Mosquito.
Okay, ADHD, back to game.
Anyway.
Yep. All right. So now we are back. Sylvester is just kind of like rubbing his eyes as he scrambles himself up. Ugh. That was a bit better than I expected.
Yeah, it was actually really refreshing. Well,
I'm gonna go make breakfast. You guys make yourself at home.
I think
Don't
she
touch
already
anything.
has. Fair.
As you move past Victoria,
Is she's sleeping in the
as you
little
move
bed?
past Victoria, she lifts her head,
Yeah.
looks at the bowl, looks at you, and then goes back to sleep.
She is so cute. I want to pet her.
I roll animal handling
At
to see what she
advantage,
was
because she's
talking
an
about.
intelligent creature.
Or was she? Was she just like, hey, yo, bitch, can you fill my bowl
Nope,
on the way down?
she was
Thanks,
looking
fam.
at the jellyfish.
He's just going to go over to the jellyfish, and he's going to boop the tank to see if it'll drift or like make that little flowy motion.
It is limp. Rather than its head just floating, it has gone sideways.
Alright, he's just going to grab a glove from a glove box next to it, take the jellyfish, put his hand out the window, squeeze.
Ew.
Gross.
And it's just going to fall onto onto the grass.
Is that fine? Are you sure none of your animals will eat that or anything?
Probably not.
Probably. Okay.
No, probably not. The fox is staying inside now, and they can't get out if I have them stay here. Also, it's not one of the dangerous stinger kind. I just got one of them from Adrian's shop, which now reminds me I need to get a new one.
What do you even? I'm not even gonna question this. I'm
It's
just
alright.
I'm just gonna go down the stairs and I guess wait for breakfast to be ready or something.
Yeah, make yourself at home.
I will.
Well, am I near the barrel right
Nope, I
now?
hit the wrong button. Where are you going?
Yay, we have a map.
I will lock your place.
He's going to go to Spider Barrel, and he is going to try once again
Animal
to
handling.
tame
And you're
the
bringing food?
Spooter.
Advantage.
Yes, and yay. God damn it, you fucking spider.
It looks at you, momentarily does the crab dance, and then dives back in.
he's going to try once again, but this time he is going to see if he can get it out of the barrel. Like just trying to see if it'll crawl out for the food.
Animal handling straight.
Like placing it where the spider can see. That 20.
Yeah, that figures. It pops its little front legs out and then pulls half its body up because it's a fucking spider. Very slowly comes out of the webbing and actually onto your hand.
He is now going to try and tame Lispooter.
One.
You
didn't let me finish, but you have advantage, yeah? You've got a pet spider.
He's just going to have an overwhelming sense of achievement because I imagine he's been doing this.
Well, here's
for
the thing:
weeks.
that overwhelming sense of achievement is about to get interrupted by a loud ass honk. You are taking too long.
I'll get to you, parrot. He is going to put Lispooter on the ledge of the barrel, and I assume whenever he tries to like pet the Spooter, it'll just come to him now. Okay, in that case, he's going to go outside with a shovel and be like, "I'll be right back."
All right, I'll just be sitting here. Dun 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 dun.
Hold on. Parrot's intuition.
Clang, 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 clang.
Sorry, I'm just
Oh,
playing
you've
piano
got a friend to play with you. The leopard is just pawing at half the keys.
Yeah, good. Now get this one. You're gonna like try to get that leopard to actually help
Make
play.
an animal handling check at
Probably not very
It's got a big ass
successfully.
paw, sir.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say probably not very successfully, but he thinks it's gonna be funny.
It just
if he
looks
does.
at you. Both paws come down. It's giving that face of "Don't you do it," and then the cat's like, clang. As a lot of the keys get mashed together in the most unceremoniously disgusting way.
We'll work on it. You'll be
It
a
freaks
keyboard
Parrot
cat
out,
now.
so Parrot does a lap around town and then comes back.
Bring it around town.
And you do
And I will
this
go
and
back
this
to
and this and that and this and that and this and that and then.
So high, whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, I am doing that meme because I can.
I accidentally flung myself.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Actually, you know what Sylvester's gonna do? He is just going to, I imagine Parrot's like upside down doing the gimme belly rubs thing. He's gonna try and sit Parrot on his lap.
Strength check?
I would like to barbaric rage so I get advantage on this. So Sarmenti, do you take a moment to look outside?
I mean, I imagine I'm hearing the commotion even between me playing the piano segment of Dark Fantasy, so yes.
Yes, you just hear a fucking lion snarl as Sylvester lifts Parrot over his shoulders on his back and then just sits down and plops him on his lap and then just keeps doing the who's a good boy thing. Perfectly.
I just stare at this, I'm like, well, dun, dun.
Judging.
That was interesting. Dun, 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 dun.
Jojen. Your sleep is interrupted by a warm snoot nuzzling against you, and a voice calling out, "Mama!"
Hi, sweetheart.
She's
How did I
just
get
wagging
here?
half her body because she is a noodle shape.
I keep forgetting she's noodle shaped.
Wait, she's noodle shaped?
Let me grab
She's
the
a
picture of
noodle.
her mother and just
Oh
put it
my-
in chat.
Oh my fucking god. Wait, she's a traditional, like, Japanese dragon?
Yeah, she's
Well, she's not
elongated.
quite the.
Oh
She's
my
not the
god,
Eastern
she's a
one
wiener
completely.
dragon.
Yeah,
She's more of a
She's
she's
a
drake than
long.
wiener
she's a
dragon.
dragon.
She's
Yeah.
a wiener dragon.
Tyr, when the hell was the
You're a
last time I
wiener?
PM'd you? What? There you are. Yeah, because
Oh,
I know
me?
exactly where the dragon is. Oh, wait. I'm done. I PM'd
Probably,
you
like,
because I
last
have the
week.
picture.
You know
I'm
what,
stupid.
Mela, look how long it's been since we've used actual
Yeah, you
PMs,
randomly
though.
pull it out every blue moon, and I'm like,
You just...
what?
Yes. And
Mm-hmm.
it's for stupid shit.
I am working on getting the picture as we speak. And the important characters one. This is what she looks like, but smaller and childlike.
He is perpetually long. She is length.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just get my way out of bed. Just kind of try and stand on my legs. You know that, like, when you try to wake up in the morning, you can't find your balance.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we doing today, buddy?
Tail wiggles.
Okay. As much as I thought. Where are my clothes?
You know, that's a
Well,
great
done.
question. Where are your
Hear a sniff from the
clothing?
closet. You hear a sniff from the closet.
I go over to the closet, open it.
It was in your imagination. There is not a creepy old man in the closet sniffing your clothes.
Damn.
Disappointment.
know what I am. I mean, what?
What?
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I just, like, go around the room and start gathering pieces of clothing because I just threw it everywhere, essentially.
Probably.
And
I
then
imagine it's just like... I imagine just like there's a piece of clothing on fucking Ligma. Just hanging off of the goat horn.
sure. And I see, like, I'm getting dressed and everything. I'm sure, like,
I
Victoria's just,
finally
like,
found the
watching
picture I
me
was
the
looking
entire
for while
time.
y'all were doing it. That was her child form.
Oh, girl.
So I'm, like, Victoria's just, like, watching the
She's
entire
trying to play
time,
with your
right?
tail. She's very, very,
Oh.
very lightly
Which
patting at
one?
one of your tails.
Yeah, I've got, because my tail, it just kind of goes, it's one, but then it separates into two. Kind of like a split tongue situation.
Oh my god, it's Espeon.
Yeah, kind of, but, like, more, like, longer.
There.
Whichever one's in front of her at the moment.
You know when cats are chasing laser pointers and they just, like, spread out and go backwards and forwards? That's what I'm picturing. Yeah. I'll take, like, a little bow and then just, like, tie it around her. There we go. Now you're dressed too.
She kind of shakes her head to feel it, wiggles her butt like a cat, and jumps up on your shoulders.
Now I'm fully dressed. Let's see what the boys are doing, huh? I go
There's
downstairs.
music playing and a flash of brownish yellow from the window.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so Minnie's playing Claire de Lune.
I go get coffee.
Esther's wrestling.
I go get coffee before I have to deal with bards.
Inside is chicken sandwich, staring at the food, but surprisingly not trying to take it.
Yet.
It is doing the oversized dog drool, though.
Dun 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 dun
You say
dun.
that the spider's just doing the crab dance, or no, the stick bug dance on
Yeah.
like the ledge of the barrel. It's just moving its legs back and forth in a weird
Uh-huh.
motion. Anyways,
But yeah, no, chicken sandwich is just sitting there staring at the meat hungrily.
Dun 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 dun.
I'll put a pot on and go over. And chicken sandwich is what is he again?
He
It's a
is
cat.
chicken
He's a
sandwich
cat,
is
right?
a
wait,
special
is it my
leopard
leopard?
that was identified as the Skyline Leopard Club. Sky something, hold on. It's been a little bit since I've looked at it. It's been a
It's been a
while.
while.
Yeah, we have parrot. The what the
skywraith.
fuck do I call this? A soar. Copper the red squirrel. Princess the cat. Chicken sandwich the flying cat. Butterbean the fox. And Snowball the dove. Oh fuck! I gotta name the spooter.
Name him Jim.
That's such an easy name.
You're an
Yeah,
easy man.
Skyline Leopard
Plus, it's a
Club is
girl. I'm
what
pretty sure.
Adrian explained y'all it was. Not right line.
The spooter, a girl.
Have you seen its underbelly?
Didn't we agree that there was spider eggs in
Yeah.
the barrel? So it has to be a girl.
Yeah. Also, your mount there stops playing and just sadly looks at its empty food trough.
Yes, it is. He is now
There we
going
go.
to shovel food in there.
Oh, hold up. I realized I forgot to copy.
Oh my god! I got a perfect name. I'm gonna name it after Spidey.
Really?
Because it's the most beautiful spider around.
You are a goober. Here's your baby, by the way.
Babu.
Babby. Okay. So what is the
It is
leopard doing? It's just
staring
chilling,
intently
right?
at the hunk of pork legs that are there. She got yelled at last night and doesn't want to get yelled at again. It wants food though.
I'll take out one of my knives, clean it, of course, and I'll like slice off a big old chunk, and I'll pass it to
Make
it.
me animal handling at advantage.
Yes.
You're momentarily worried that it's
15.
about to bite really hard and fast, but it almost does. Stops and then kind of tilts its head a bit to kind of just pick it up with its canines, and then once it's in, like it's got it, it throws its head back and catches it in its mouth.
Mm,
She is a happy leopard.
nice. And then I basically hold Victoria like she is the most elongated noodle cat ever, and I just like hold her towards the food and wait to see if she reacts to something she really wants.
She kind of sniffs at a little bit of everything. I mean, it's a given that meat is going to be the biggest interest to her. But, I mean, she does kind of nibble on a little piece of bread, like a piece that was left over from a loaf.
Mm.
She kind of, it seems like she'll eat a little bit of anything. However, when you get to, like, the seasoned beef, she does kind of recoil away. It's not interesting to her.
What we'll do is then, just because I think it's cute, I'll have a little ratatouille moment where I'll pick up like individual things, get her to smell it, see how she reacts, and then from what she makes, I'll make like a little sandwich for the both of us, cut it in half. She
Alright,
gets one
so
half, I'll get the other half.
there are two types of bread. There's baguette and just potato bread. So we'll roll a d4 for baguette. Oh, she's not like the baguette. Then she likes the potato bread. There is currently beef, pork, chicken, and lamb in there, so another d4. She accepted the pork. There are some veggies in there. I'm not going to just force she get, I don't know, lettuce. Lettuce and tomatoes. It's just like a very stereotypical kind of sub type of sandwich fillings. But instead of ham, it's really good cuts of pork.
What about
Cute.
kimchi?
This is the wrong country for kimchi.
What the fuck
Kimchi
is
is a Korean fermented.
Character from
Kimchi.
Shrouder.
It's fermented
spicy thing,
cabbage in a
right?
spicy, fishy sauce, to my understanding.
Yeah, it's in one of the opposite.
It's apparently really good. I have to have it fried because it's too strong for me normally. Anyway.
Yeah.
I have a question real fast about
Yeah.
the pantry. Is it just never ending? Or is there like a dent in it since
There's
what's
a
been
dent in your pork.
on?
That's for certain.
Fair. Grocery shopping's
Yeah,
gonna be a
especially since the
bitch.
butcher is closed down for a while.
God damn
Again,
it.
her wife rolled 2 nat ones. I'm sorry.
Rip Bozo.
Don't call her a bozo. She was a good bean. Anyway.
I'm required to be gremlin at all times.
That's my job.
I require a chicken
No, your job is to
sandwich.
be steak. Your job is to
I
go.
do not rattle.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but it'd be
I
really
don't
cute if
have
you
a
rattle when
tail
you're happy.
rattle. I hiss.
Well, then it'd be really cute if you wag your tail like
I
a little
do.
puppy
I have mentioned this. Why do you
dog.
think every time I get excited, I post the gif of the little boxer puppy going crazy?
Because you're
You're a corgi?
exactly.
I am not
Did
a
we say the same
corgi,
thing?
and the gif
Yeah.
isn't even a corgi. It's a boxer.
Little
This
Mac's a boxer.
I will
You.
bite, and you will be envenomated.
Good. Some people would pay for that.
Anyways,
I'm gonna let that one go.
sandwich.
Anyway, yes, you have a kind of fancy, actually a very fancy version of like a pork sandwich. Yeah,
BLT.
it's a fancier BLT without the bacon. Instead, you have like pork cutlet.
So we'll just like sit on the floor because apparently Jojen
I
doesn't believe
love
in
this
chairs. And we'll just like sit across from each other and eat sandwich.
She she boops your baby very lightly.
So many chairs.
Not a single one.
one of them.
Nope.
Hey, I'm sitting in a chair. I'm just sitting at a piano because you said you were going to make us breakfast. Hermione doesn't know how to cook.
Yeah, well, by the time you're doing that, I imagine Sylvester would be done feeding Parrot. So he's probably just going to come in when you're done.
I mean, I'm just playing a song until I'm just playing different songs
Your
until I
cat
am
has
fed.
a loaf of bread and it's just running with it.
Ding, ding, ding,
Just gonna
ding,
let it.
Fermenti.
ding, ding, ding,
So,
ding.
so what's this?
Cat
what's
has
this?
bread, offering bread.
I take the bread and I look confused at the cat. I break off the part that the cat had the bread of in its mouth and give the cat that piece of bread to eat, because cats can totally have bread as a treat,
Instead
and
of
I will
eating
eat the
it,
rest.
it does the cat thing with bat, 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 bat.
Yeah, I like nudge it around on the floor while I'm like eating my bread. Like I turn around the seat, like kick it around for it.
Cats are
Yeah, go kitty, go kitty. I'm now gonna use minor illusion to make a fucking laser light on the ground and just zoom it around as well.
Anyway, you're welcome to continue what you were doing.
Zoom, zoom.
So, Belle, please
What?
describe what Sylvester comes in to see in his kitchen.
Sorry, I keep keep trying to getting lost. Okay, there's things going around the screen.
Oh my cat.
Oh,
Stop it! You're scaring Belle. You're scaring her.
My cat.
When the sandwich. So, Belle, what the fuck do I see?
she's eating a sandwich on the floor with her pet dragon.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
You know what? It's not the weirdest thing he's seen, so he's just going to kind of let them be and just say, "Morning, Georgian.
Morning.
Sleep well."
Well, I was next to you.
Dun, dun, dun.
I hope that means you did sleep well.
More that you should have been able to monitor how I would have slept, unless I kept you up all night.
No, I slept pretty heavily.
Oh, okay.
I don't really remember much. How is Victoria? What is she eating?
A sandwich I made. I just kind of held her to the food and just made whatever she wanted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was planning on making breakfast.
It's
My
alright.
apologies if I was taking too long.
Oh no, I've been self-sufficient for a while now, it's fine.
Alright, well, would you like anything on the side?
No, I don't eat too much. I'm fine.
Alright, if you need
Plus,
anything,
we're probably gonna get.
Oh, what was
Plus,
that?
we're probably gonna eat a bunch of stuff throughout the day anyway.
Probably. I'm just gonna make something small for me and Samenti then.
How do you think that Victoria did that yesterday?
Dun, 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 dun,
How do I think she did it?
Yeah. Like, how do you think she was, like, a girl? I mean, she's already a girl, but, like, humanoid.
I'm going to be honest with you. No matter how many things I could speculate, I feel I could never tell you the exact answer. But you did get that from one of the... well, directly from the dragons themselves, right?
Yeah.
Well, all I can say is... whatever happens, I just assume it's normal. What I would think...
magic.
You're not here.
I am literally right that right across the thing.
Yeah, that's not a bar, that's a wall.
Oh, I thought it was like a low wall.
Nah, it is
I thought it was like
an
a
entire wall.
countertop.
No, this is a
Nah,
countertop.
it's a twisty wall.
The
he
tables are
said-
the counters. This is like a full wall.
Oh,
He just-
the ratio. Anyway,
Anyways,
continue on.
he just kind of I'm trying! Anyways. Now, that being said, you just... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. It's okay. We'll take you to Toys R Us later, alright?
Yay!
Alright.
Pokemon card.
Anyways, he just kind of looks down at Victoria. Can I roll Arcana, actually? I want to see if there's any magical properties on her with my -2. That's a 7.
You see nothing about it. The thing is that dragons are innately magic, and this one clearly is naturally more magic. However, you don't know if it's magic, god bullshit, or you just don't know. Pardon the hiccup.
Well, you want my honest opinion?
Sure.
Instead of a dragon turning into a girl, what if it's just a girl that's constantly turned into a dragon?
As you say that,
That's all I'm thinking about right now.
Victoria's nose scrunches and she sneezes.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And you have a dragon.
I like.
I mean, it's speaking English, or I mean, it's speaking common. So
Yeah, I don't think
Nope,
you
it's
can
mental.
hear that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know it was mental.
yeah, it's okay.
It's been a month and a half. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I like look at her and I like think at her. Can you turn into a girl again?
She looks down at her little paws. And she does that like childish thinking thing where they're thinking really hard so her tongue sticks out of the side of her mouth like a serpent. It even has the forked tongue as well.
So
Oh,
cute.
19. Because this was at advantage because you have her focus on it. She shimmers once again, and instead of a dragon, she's a little girl with draconic wings, horns, and purple hair. Oddly dressed in a gothic style outfit. Look at it!
Look at it!
I want all of you to look at it!
Look at it!
I'm gonna go investigate at all the fucking shenanigans. Okay, there's a horse there. What's going on in
There
here?
is-
What's with all the noise?
I have a child.
Yes, I can see that. It's a very adorable child. Hello,
She
child.
kind of recoils into
Aren't you-
you, Joyden, and just goes, "My
Hmm.
mama,
Hello.
mama," and then she points to
Hi.
Sarmenti. Piano.
Yes, he plays the piano. Oh God, I look at. No, we don't. No, we don't say those words. No. Okay. How? Okay. He. Oh, why is your name so long? Both of you dickheads.
You can just call him Sarmentini if you want. You can call him Sar. You can call him fucking dickhead.
No, we're not
Also,
teaching my
Mr.
child any
Sylveon.
more swear words. Okay. We're gonna teach that this man, I take her little hands and I point them at Samenti. His name is. I'm just gonna try and make her say Samenti, and I like over announce every
Give
single
me
word and syllable.
a intelligence check with advantage because you're going slow with it. For her. Mm-hmm.
Oh, for her. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's different.
She
11.
just kind of looks at you, looks to Sarmenti. Sabetti.
Close enough.
Oh, she's so cute. Good job,
Curling
sweetheart.
back into mom. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And wait,
in
do
this
we
one
even hear
she's
that?
speaking out loud.
Oh, okay.
And this is
One more intelligence roll,
Sylvester.
please. Still at advantage.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Nice. And she looks up to you,
Hey.
Sylvester. Tilts her head. Sylvester. She kind of, her
Alone.
nose kind of does that bunny twitch. And she just goes, Chew! And
Bless
Oh.
you.
Oh, she's so cute.
cute.
And then I take her little fingers and I'll point it towards her. And I'll say, "You're
One more time.
Victoria."
If you're still going slow, it's still at advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Victoria. And then
Yeah.
she pokes
There we
your nose
go.
and goes, Mama!
We need to... Yes, and I'm Mama.
This is so precious.
This is adorable. Okay. I have my little
She
girl.
stops for a moment,
Yes,
and you notice
that
her
you
eyes
have.
kind of droop. She gives a big stretch with her wings, and the light takes over once again. And she is a very sleepy little dragon. Kind of obvious that form kind of takes up a lot of her
Wow.
magics.
Oh. I guess it's like concentration. You know, like when people do magic.
Yeah, I can totally concentrate on things. I know what you
Parrot
mean.
is still doing that
Haha.
husky face at the
Oh
window.
boy.
Oh no, that window's open, Mela. Its
He
face
is doing that
inside.
face in the window.
I imagine he's just like doing the thing giraffes do when they fight, where they just like bend their necks and flop them to the sides, and each wall and
No,
ceiling is just getting
he's not that
flopped on.
destructive with his head unless he desires to be. He knows that this is home. However, he is doing the things that horses do with their lips when they, except it's really
Oh
not
yeah.
good because it's a beak. So it's like
Hmm.
he's trying to move, but it just looks like he's going op 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 op. Anyway.
Okay. I'll wrap the noodle around me again. What's the plan today then, boys?
The things that y'all were told to do is to come back at some point to the Lawmaster.
Yeah, we were meant to report
and
to
you
the
are also
Lawmasters.
supposed to go to Adrian to talk
Yeah.
about exact dietary needs.
Done. Yeah.
And to buy another jellyfish now.
No, you have enough animals.
No, he doesn't.
Ah, boy.
I only have 7.
Exactly.
That's a lot of
Anyway,
animals.
yeah, I don't really know other than the whole Lawmaster and whatever you guys have planned to do. So we can kind of figure it out if whatever they say isn't some elongated, long form thing, which it sounded like it could be. So I don't know.
Okay, let's get moving then.
Old Gil.
I need a dexterity saving throw from Parrot, please.
Aww. Not my little parrot.
His head is stuck in the window.
No. God damn it.
He looks at you with distress and starts thrashing.
Hey,
Alright.
calm down, buddy.
So,
I'll keep him
Sylvester's just gonna pull.
Yeah, easily.
Now, here's the question. Do I now have to make a dex save?
Yeah.
I fail
Strength check from him
intentionally.
then. No.
I give him triple
It is
advantage
straight.
because yes.
No.
Well, he gets it anyway. No,
Wait, if you
make
say
it
you...
gay.
Oh, you... Okay, no. You intentionally... Yeah, you hit your head on the way out along with your knee, but you're out.
Oh, I was hoping
Oh, he
Parrot would
does.
just flop on me.
Just on the way out the window, he also...
That's what I
You hit
wanted.
your head and knee.
He's just going to recoil and then get flattened by a parrot on top of him. And he's just
happy
going to
bubbling.
hug.
I'm just gonna be eating my breakfast as I walk out.
Yeah, there's just toast, eggs, and bacon to the side.
Yeah,
for you.
I'm just wolfing
Yeah.
shit down like I'm a wolf. I don't know. What's a wolf? Did the music stop
Super
again?
creative.
Going.
No, it's just really quiet.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Maybe you should get your ears checked.
Why do you check my balls?
Get a colonoscopy.
That's not at all what that is. Anyway.
No, I just told you to get one.
Once I have eaten breakfast and put away my dishes like a responsible adult. What's a responsible adult again? Anyway. Serenity's certainly going to try to be one for once. And now he's going to exit the premises, close the door behind him so that no animals can escape the dake. God bless you?
Hear me
All
out.
right. I think that is a cat.
To do this. Yeah, it's Victoria. That's the wrong one. Hold on. I don't have a thing for her right now.
Mello, look in
a moment,
Mello,
I'm gonna
look in the chat.
Jolly, I need you to look in your various. Yeah, but no. I need you to look in your character stuff. I need you to look at the character Drex. That's what that's going to be connected to until I get a thing for her. Just so that you should have control over it. Can you move her?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't move her, but okay. Oh.
No, I did.
Dear heavens,
I'm moving her right now.
I don't know.
I think you're lagging.
Boy, okay. There we go. My roll 20 was breaking. Oh gosh, please don't move her that fast.
Where is...
I'm still lag. Oh, Sarmenti shoes on you now. You have a...
Huh?
She latches on your back and hitches a ride.
The cat?
Yes.
Okay. I'm fine with this. I'll pet the cat.
Sounds.
Sarmenti is now just kind of chill with this specific singular cat.
Princess in the background, like, fuck you.
Hey, he has to be naturalized the animal because he suspects every animal doesn't like him.
As
until
y'all are
proven
talking, or not talking, she is leaving.
Hey Sylvester, I think we need to head over, every other time. Hey, Glidden, wake up! Your chaperones are behind you.
How dare you, bitch? I'm independent.
That's neither here nor there.
How dare you?
You're here, and I'm gonna poke you.
You gonna what?
Poke you. You're here, not there.
Yeah, I see Joy right here.
Yeah, that's why I did the anyway.
Yeah, I see Joy right there.
Yes, I am there.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Well, why
I'm
did Mello
showing
do
where
the
y'all are
thing?
going.
Yeah.
Oh, I got confused. I thought
Where'd
you
your
were like,
cat
oh,
go?
Oh
but
my God.
you're over there.
Okay.
I put them with the others.
I know you don't have to.
Here, I'll put him
I thought
back.
you took it off.
There they go. No, the cat comes with now.
Wrong type of noises.
There we go.
It is a cub.
I can do good cat.
I
I
am
can do good
really
cat
tempted to
noise.
reload Roll20 at this point.
Let's do
Well,
it, yeah.
is it okay if I drop out
We
because
can
I'm
end it.
really tired?
Yeah, we can end it.
It's
Oh wow, it's
3:15
10:50.
in the
Yeah, we can end it
morning.
here.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because,
get
yeah, I was waiting
the
for
phone
for
phone.
time for it to spot. So
No, it's
I'm going to jump off.
fine.
Sorry to
It's
like
probably for
end
the
so
better
abruptly, but I
because
really need to go to bed.
my computer
No, it's
is
alright.
Yeah.
dying. See you.
Okay, I'll see you lovelies later. Bye.
Later, bitch.
Have a
I love
good
you.
rest. Oh,
Appa.
alright.
Yeah, no, Roll20 is dying right now, so we're just gonna let this stream ending. I already know who we're gonna raid. We're going to raid my friend
Oh,
Beaven
who?
Beagles.
Ooms. Ah, I see. Said the blind
And I'm
man.
going to actually close Roll20 as soon as I can mute this. There we
Ticket to
go.
Madison, you say?
Cool. Roll20. Please stop.
Yeah, baby. Roll20.
Kind
Use
of
a
is sometimes.
bitch.
Anyway, I want to thank you all out for coming. I have missed the hell out of streaming, not gonna lie. It was honestly, and again, Misha, thank you so much for raiding. I appreciate it so much. We are going to raid, like I said, my friend Beeb and Beebles. They are Pokemon streamers for the most part. And we have a raid message that I would like y'all to copy if you wouldn't mind.
Ooh, the snake cult is gonna snake cult it
They
up.
are really wonderful people. They are PG to some extent. They don't mind a curse word here and there, but for the most part, just avoid it. Especially avoid saying it at people as opposed to just a word now and then.
Don't say fuck, don't say shit, don't say ass unless you're respectful
Yeah.
about all of them.
You should always respect people's asses.
Yeah, for example, hey God tier, nice booty cheeks.
Right.
Oh, thanks,
We're
babe.
going to move on from that. Thank you all so much for coming out. I will not be live tomorrow because I promised that I would do some Overwatch with a couple of friends because we have not played together in a while. I am hoping to go back to normal streaming this coming Monday. Don't know what I'm going to stream, but we'll figure it out. Thank you all so much. Give them lots of love. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye!